Hello and welcome to Roll Call.
Roll Call.
Our Bards and Nobles campaign. I am Brandon, your gracious DM. And we're just going to introduce ourselves one more time. We did last time, but just so you guys can get to know our names and faces. Or we changed up our seating arrangement. Hannah, our Water Ganassi fighter, can't be here tonight. She has adult things keeping her from being here, as we all may have at one point. So we'll start with Zeke. Introduce yourself and your character.
Hello, I'm Zeke, and my character is Leon Silvershadow. I had to make sure I got the last name right. Do you want me introduction or just...
No, you're good.
All right, Leon Silvershadow. You already know.
You can, if you're on your computer, you can check these out by scrolling over the window, and it will let you know. You can go back and forth and look at all the character sheets.
I'm Bilal. I play Bilal.
That's not your name.
I have a mug that says it is.
It's official. It's his name.
Yeah, but the mug's not here for reference.
I'm Sam. I play Calmine, a tiefling rogue.
And I am Tristan. I play Solon Thunderfist, the Goliath Barbarian.
Solon Thunderfist.
Oh, Thunderfist.
So tonight is our second episode. Before we get into the episode, I'll let Tristan take away our upcoming shows for the week.
Yesterday we posted the episode 2 of Roll for Bluff, which talks about the live session. So that means next Thursday will be episode 3 and talk about this live session. As well as this past Wednesday was the first episode of Detention, or just general D&D podcast stuff. So then that means next Wednesday will be our episode 2. Last week was Why D&D, which is the history of D&D and why we play it and why we got into it and experiences like that. So episode 2 is going to be about character building. We go through the kind of the general motions as far as making a character, what you're looking at, what to think about. It's really general because then as we continue on, we're going to go more in depth with things like class and race and spells and weapons and all that kind of
All
stuff.
the goodies.
That's racist.
It's going to be good. Keep on. I know the first few episodes are going to look way different than how we have it now. We recorded a while ago, and then we got everything set up.
So each episode seems to get a little bit different, a little bit, hopefully, better.
So, is there any other good announcements we have? Any good vibes to send out into the D&D world?
Well, I mean, we are working on adding more game stuff to the channel, both hopefully live as well as on the YouTube.
Fourth show.
Yes.
In the works.
We also now have the podcasts available on our SoundCloud.
Yes.
So feel free to
that's
check
cool.
that out. Listen to it on your drive to work or while you're just chilling doing homework, whatever. You can also check us out on Twitter at D&D Roll Call. We'll be there too.
As far as the SoundCloud goes, for the next little while, they are going to be on rotation. We only have 3 up at a time, but they go in rotation. So it's like episode 1 of Roll for Bluff, Detention 1, and then Roll for Bluff 2, and then as the next episode comes out, they kind of just go in rotation. So, and again, everything is posted on YouTube as our main storage bank of everything. So definitely, if you get a chance to use SoundCloud, they're usually up for about a week at a time, sometimes more depending on the time you're there. So definitely be aware of that. And that's just the way it is right now until we get to a point where we can just stockpile everything there and possibly move on to things like Spotify and iTunes podcasts and stuff like that.
And as always, if you notice anything, the sound quality needs to be changed or our camera needs to be moved, please let us know. This is only our second episode, so we're going to need a little bit of help tweaking things, getting things right.
I just noticed the desk.
Yes, I have a new table.
I saw this stuff on top.
I'm no longer on a tiny cardboard or card table. I'm now on a full-fledged table
It looks
that I can use for space. So I actually have room, and I moved my nice chair over here so now I can, while they're talking, be like, go on.
You just need a full outfit now.
I have it doesn't
Top
fit.
hat, monocle.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
So, let's jump into it.
Let's roll on in.
Jump on it.
So last time
On Dragon Balls.
last time on Roll Call, the Stormbreakers had settled down a bit from their fray in the Colosseum and had been released from jail and had been told to stay in the town of Dremic for at least 2 days in case they were needed for further questioning or for potential do-goodery. Through that, Sorn, Leon, and Bilal all went to find the missing boy, Keith, who was the guard that Trish had turned herself into in the Colosseum the day before. So, through their journey, they discovered that Keith had an issue with pretty ladies and huffing sweet grass. So, they followed the trend through Bilal's bloodhound nose as a dog back to the Colosseum, where they found yet another secret entrance in Droppelman's office that led to a torture chamber where they had found Keith's body. They had also found various clockwork pieces, the body of an old displacer beast that did have clockwork, as well as other bodies that were mutilated beyond recognition. Through all of this, they summoned the court, or the lawmaster's mage, destroyed a bunch of the clockwork, and took the body to have a ceremony with the family back at the horse stable. Meanwhile, through that dreary and dark mess, Cal and Liren were having a grand old time by themselves, trying to make some money and exploring the town a little bit.
Should have went with them.
After they met with Max, they learned that... Oh my god. Sorry. They learned that Max had indeed sent the message, and that there were Goliaths and people coming to their aid of the Stormbreakers after the most recent events. And then at the end of the night, or closer to the end of the night, the group had been meeting with the Lawmaster, and Leon had a starting revelation. Wait. What happened to the other creatures within the Colosseum, and were they being taken care of? Also, can I get free stuff from the armory?
I didn't say that.
But he was thinking
Please
it.
respond.
That's not the point.
They then worked their way to the Colosseum, and after exploring and not finding Galdine in the usual spot, went to check on their creatures themselves, and when approaching, heard the sound of several bugbears. Oh my god. He's making reference to something else. But that is where we pick up today's episode, with everybody doing the best thing they can. Roll initiative! And classes are now in session.
Can we call for John for help?
No, don't play into that.
How about Shaggy?
Okay?
Oh, damn.
Plus, you want us to add the modifier?
No.
Okay.
I am...
I got 5.
Oh, same.
Well, I mean, we're rogues, so
Yeah.
that's supposed to be... Oh.
Oh.
Oh, no.
This is going better.
You're
than
like up
mine.
there with your 18. Like, well, at least one of us is getting in there.
Bilal
first.
heads out by himself. Oh no!
Wait, what about Liren? I totally forgot about
Liren, I'm about to roll. Liren, I have that.
No, I was just wondering what her initiative roll was.
Well,
I have
this
that.
kind of throws our whole plan out the
No,
window,
technically,
doesn't it?
you are in a surprise round, so initiative's going to
fog.
happen. Their turns will be skipped.
Gotcha.
Unless they have the alert feature.
She totally cast fog.
Well, that still works then.
So let us get initiative, and then I will give us a good old doodle on that board, which I'll bring up and switch out this camera. I know it's going to be hard to see. We painted the bases for everyone, but like I said, we are working on this. So work with us. I'll let people know who's who on the board. You guys,
beautiful.
we can keep track. Yeah, you have a black base.
I use my free action
Wow.
to call John.
Don't even.
That's quite
Fine, because you said that was okay.
racist.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so I need to roll.
Why is the majority of characters on there white?
Because of the
Okay,
villains.
Those are the bad
They're the
guys.
bad guys. The bad guys
The
are
bad
white.
guys are white.
You said it, not me.
Okay, so let me.
Maybe
just-
we should call
Am I
John
wrong,
for help.
though?
We should call John for help.
I hate you.
John helps those who help themselves.
Okay, Bilal.
I already cast Moonlight.
Yeah, I need to know your initiative.
18.
Doesn't matter what you cast. I need to still know if you
Yeah,
go
well, because
first.
that's what we
Oh,
started
sorry,
with. He did
I said
Moonbeam, and then
that
Yeah,
you did
did
18, yeah.
Initiative still it takes place and then it activates. Cal.
Oh, 5.
Perfect. Leon?
I just realized the mic is.
His dex is higher too, I believe.
Storm got a big old 3, so you're probably going last, bud.
I have 20 without the modifier for my dex.
All right. So first,
Right,
in
it's
the
your dex is
initiative
higher.
order.
So you would go before me.
Technically not Bilal, but he is surprised. So let me draw on the board. Let me switch this over, and I'll put where people are, and we'll do this thing as the DM intended.
Oh no.
All right, so I'll do my best to draw this so people can see it, and you can hear me, but I'm just a disembodied voice until now. So I pop over here. Where did I put? Oh no, I misplaced my black marker.
Yeah.
It's under the eraser.
Oh. Okay.
I rolled high on my perception.
You rolled
Yeah.
high in your perception. I did not.
Just looking for his glasses that are on his face.
Right.
Now my maps will not be perfect. I know this. It's an approximation.
Get good, streamer.
I was like, who's got enough money to buy all those pieces?
All right.
What? I didn't hear the. What are we talking about? Wait a minute.
Who said what?
You guys aren't the Avengers. I can tell. Hawk gives it away.
I'm sorry.
Alright, I just posted it on Instagram because I didn't have the chance to do it on the way here.
Thank you.
Everyone should follow me on Instagram, just saying.
When I get an
Hashtag Zeke's way.
Zeeks_way. ZEAKS_WAY.
The spaces aren't going to be perfect, and I know this.
Dragon Ball Z.
Next time on Dragon Ball
I am
Z.
not great artiste.
Last time on Dragon Ball Z.
Things will get better
No,
in
Zeke.
time, as they should.
Dragon Ball Zeeks.
Okay,
That was a beautiful
so,
I can
redneck
show you
lady.
the Zeke's way.
What
I
is
hate
the
you.
Zeeks way?
Whatever Knuckles shows us. Oh no!
Oh my god. Why
Look
is
at
it
all
far
those
away?
chickens.
that's right. They are a little spread out.
I didn't say they're pretty bunched up.
Well, they are talking.
Maybe
You are walking in on part of the meeting of them.
You're talking.
Okay,
This is
so
what we call lightning season. Just
I'm going to do my best to put them
That
in
would
the...
be really good. At this time.
This is Bilal. He has a gold base.
Oh, that's cool. How come I didn't get that option?
because you're not gold.
Oh.
So you're technically in the first. This is Sorn.
Thunderfist.
He's orange, but you're rushing in. You have to go around the corner.
I was expecting a light blue for lightning.
This is.
We were going with the color of the classes for the
Yeah.
most part.
This is Liren. She is in lighter blue. But that's because she's a water grouse and the fighter's too close. The fighter didn't really work out with the rust. And then we have
Boy, you rusty.
Cal. That's purple. And then
I should have had blood red.
Leon. That's black.
Well, because rogues are ash colored.
I know.
Okay, so I know
So
you
it's my
said you
skin.
guys were each going to a wall.
Yeah, we're both
We're
hiding.
we're hiding,
Yep, you guys are here hiding on the wall.
and we hid pretty darn well.
You did.
Last I checked.
So she is casting is dark. She casts the globules of light.
All
so
those
I'll
chickens.
throw those in.
About to fillet them.
So all of this is now dimly lit. So you guys can see every up to here behind you is still dark, but here is lit.
Oh, so we're coming from the darkness.
You are coming from because Liren literally cast.
I
dancing
I'm saying
lights.
That's kind of cool.
So anybody who doesn't have dark vision is disadvantaged, right?
If they're looking this way, but bugbears have dark vision. So it doesn't matter.
Got it. Okay.
Everyone can see. That's why Liren did the.
Okay.
I'll be playing as Liren for those of you who are interested in what she's going to be doing. I will be cool and nosy. So
That's great.
How tall is this cavern?
it's not really a cavern. It's more of
Basement level.
it's underneath the Coliseum. It's the basement, so it's probably no more than 10 feet.
Okay, then I guess I'm using
That was
light.
expecting taller.
It's
I was
DC
expecting
16
taller.
con.
No, we
So DC what?
DC 16 con.
Where are you casting it?
Where the 4 of them are all 5 feet apart.
Right here.
Yeah.
So,
So in the center. Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Well, that would be these three then.
Yeah.
So those three.
That's
Okay.
the most I can get.
Gotcha. Let me roll those. So, con?
Yeah.
DC 15?
Yeah.
First one makes it. Second one
This is
fails.
exactly why I put out
Makes
more
it.
than YouTube.
All right. So let me get my magic.
What?
So this one failed.
Dude, how many sodas do you
Okay,
have?
so the other ones take half, which
I need to
is
stop it like you.
so 8, and then the other one takes 16.
Gotcha. Let me mark that down. So I am using for now a different
Sign me up.
You got green apple and honey.
I'll
program.
blast out my job.
Okay.
Got a Japanese coin.
I saw that.
Yeah. Loving it.
Okay. It is Bugbear. Everyone skips, so it's Lyran's turn, and her turn technically was to move those in, and she requested to stay beside you. She let me know what she vaguely wanted to do.
That's
during
me.
this
She
time.
wants to hide behind. I'm the orange, remember?
No, I'm saying.
I know she wanted to stay by.
I thought you said you.
No.
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 Why would she stay by me? I'm not.
I was
I'm not the
thinking-
big tanky person.
I was like, well, maybe
So
it's
all
because she's a
the
girl. I don't know.
Bugbears are surprised, so now it's Leon.
All right, so what I want to do is, so the closest one to me. I'm scared to do this, but you know what? I want to really get this assassination thing down. So that closest one to me, I'm totally performing an assassination with my dice.
Okay, so it is a surprise, so you get you are stealth, so you get advantage on the attack, and if you hit, that's when you get your assassination.
That's a nat 20.
Oh no!
So you're going to double all damage die you roll. So you know how you roll a bunch? You're going to roll a lot more. This thing's probably going to
Okay,
die.
so your sneak attack isn't doubled.
It's all damage die.
All damage die?
It's all damage die. Pretty cool.
Because I have assassinate. Wherever it is.
It's all damage die and a critical is, except for charges.
4d6.
How I do it at least.
Or something like
I don't know about everyone else. Please let me know in the comments down below
Where
what
do
you
you
do.
assassinate feature?
I thought it was
lost
only attack rolls, and then sneak attack is flat.
I mean, there's sneak though, because they're all surprised.
Well, our DM says roll damage die.
All right, so how many is that? You want to help me out, because I've only done this once.
Let me just come around
Your
here.
die shows 2d8.
Oh gosh, he's on a different camera. He's
Yeah.
a wizard.
What's up?
So it's 2d8.
Okay, so your assassinate feature should be under your features and traits.
Ah, okay, I was looking at the wrong thing.
And then assassinate. Attack was a creature that's taken its turn in combat yet, because it hasn't. Or hit creature is surprised because it's a critical hit. So yeah, you don't double the assassinate. You just don't roll your sneak attack as a critical. See, that's why it's all damage die. So whatever your normal sneak attack damage is, which is you're gonna roll 8d6 in addition to your regular weapon damage. And your weapon actually activates. The Katana of Slow Death activates.
Oh.
This is your first time
Can
ever.
I get 4 more d6, please?
I got
So-
3.
Oh wait, this is the d6?
No.
No, yeah, I didn't think so.
No, D6 is a normal die.
Okay, that's... Thank you.
You got enough?
I just threw you a whole bunch.
So that's 8
I have some too. 8d6. That's the sneak attack, and you're also gonna do your weapon damage at doubled.
Which is 2d8.
I'm just gonna start with
Yeah, start with that.
Alright, you want to pull out a
Get the
calculator?
counting.
Wait, I got it.
Welcome
I
to-
had it.
2,
This is 12.
4.
Okay, you are.
This is
That's 12.
16,
Okay. That's
24.
Oh, how much you get?
Hmm?
How much you do? Take 24?
I'm
He's dead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't. That was the only part. So
Sneak
yeah.
attack as well.
It's all damage die. Any damage die
Yeah.
except for, and for me personally, charges because
So
it
you can
doesn't make
keep mine
sense
in
for
the tray.
charges.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, that's my tray. So
Sam, there's your dice back.
oh my
I'm
goodness.
missing one. Thank you.
Can this phone...
No, wait. Now you said his Daijo activates.
His die show activates. So if you click on your die show, it'll tell you what it does. And you can describe how it acts, like what happens.
So when you attack a creature with this magic weapon and roll a natural 20 on
Or
the attack
critical.
roll or critical, that target takes an extra 5 necrotic damage. If it isn't a construct or an undead, you also gain 5 temporary hit points. Oh,
So add 5 temporary hit points as you see, as he comes up, he pulls out his die show. And it's well lit, you know where he is because you have seen him. But the die show has a faint glimmer of like a purple-black sheen on the edge of the blade. And how do you do it? How do
I'm
you do
totally
it?
gonna like slit his neck.
You're just gonna
So that's all you
But it's like a deep
you're gonna
slit.
come
Like,
up behind, just go,
he's nearly headless Nick.
and you just see part of the blood seep into the blade, and then you see a slight bit of purple-black arcane energy go into his body. And so you have 5 temporary hit points. So when you take damage, that goes away first, and
Nicely
then it
done.
goes into your health.
Okay.
So if you take 4, you'll still have temporary hit points.
All right, another round of applause for Leon's
First
first
kill,
one hit kill. Yay!
Haha. And
All right.
then, wait, I still have a bonus, right?
Bonus
action?
section?
Yeah. What are you gonna do though?
I was like, I dash back into the darkness.
Dashing would
Or not
cause you to
dash
be.
back, but
You want to hide.
He wants to hide.
Bonus
Yeah.
action hide, so you need to roll with a stealth check.
okay.
Is that the R magnet next to him? Another bugbear?
That's the dance. No, those are globules of light.
Okay, just
Those
checking.
are just. I put those there so you can see what light.
That's 21.
Yeah, you're fine. Which way are you going? Because you
Just
did,
straight back.
You did 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So you can go. What's your move? 30.
Yeah.
So you go there.
That's fine. It's still kind of a corner.
You're around the corner. You're like. You look over at the store and you're like, I just did that.
That just happened.
Holy crap.
Now it's Cow.
I believe I said last session that I had an acid arrow now.
Yep.
Yes,
You did.
you did.
Oh, yeah.
So I will go on. We'll go on ahead and we'll try that bad boy out.
Which one are you shooting?
I'm gonna shoot for the one that's pretty much directly in, like diagonally in front of me. That one.
The one with the
Yeah.
bow?
Yeah.
Yep, gotcha.
I did
It's
something.
gonna be 24.
To hit?
Yeah.
That's a hit.
And 5e, do you have to be within 30 feet to get the sneak attack bonus, or is that
No. As long as someone's
Surprise.
5 feet of them, you have advantage or they're surprised.
So
So then do you do 8d6 also?
No, she's not crit.
I didn't crit.
But she just does her regular.
I just do my
or
regular.
46.
Yeah.
So I think I'm getting the hang of it a little bit more.
It's gonna be 7.
I'm sorry if you want to see me on camera, but
8,
it works better
9.
like this for now.
It's okay, we don't need to.
I'm just a disembodied voice.
Ooh, what is that?
I mean,
20,
I can
21.
be here.
21.
21 damage?
Yep.
He's got 3 left.
Still up.
But
And
it hits him hard.
bonus action hide. So we're gonna roll stealth.
You see, you hit him, and his. Like, you see a chunk of, like, congealed blood from the acid come out.
doesn't help kill him?
Well, it burns. But keep in mind,
He's still up.
acid would most likely probably act as like a cauterizer in this situations. Where
So he
Um,
puked up some congealed blood. He's just like,
And the stealth is 22.
yeah, you're awesome. So you're just gonna. Technically, you would have to move a bit.
Yeah.
You have to move like back there. So you're like, I'm not here anymore. Next is Storm Thunderfist.
All right. Let's see. How far am I? I got 40 feet.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can get to pretty much anywhere in here.
Could I get to the one that Sam just hit?
No.
Mm,
Damn.
5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Oh, yeah, you can.
Because
Barely.
I mean, if I can knock another one just straight out.
Barely.
Yeah. All right.
I see what you did there. Bugbear, barely. Yeah.
So bonus action rage.
I'm already raging going in.
Yeah, he raged last time. He was like, I'm raging.
My free action was that, so
And his free action was to.
Well, then my free action was to cast.
it's 11 plus 7, 18.
Well, no, it's a bonus action to do that.
There, young Padawan.
So
No.
first attack was 18.
Yeah, it's a hit. How do you want to do it? Get 1 health.
So remember that 22.
So while he's looking down in his hand, I'm just gonna charge up with a big swing, just like kind of like right where the arrow is. See if I can just continue it through his body, and then just hit him in that chest with the hammer.
Technically, the arrow's dissolved, but you
Oh,
can hit
okay,
him in
never
the
mind.
same
I didn't
You
realize-
can still
So
claw through his
I'm
body.
going-
Knock his head off.
No,
It
no.
won't come off.
If he comes up, he takes his 2 hammer, he sees where it hit, and he sees the acid's on him, he's like, that's a weak spot. And just,
Cave in his chest.
no, you take him through.
Oh.
You just,
He's split in
Mark
half.
doesn't kill.
He's split in
Yay.
half like the horse.
So you have bonus action lightning still.
which you.
Well, I also have another attack if I can reach someone now.
But you
no.
already used your movement.
You move
Yeah.
to get there. So, but unfortunately, there's no one in 5 feet of you.
Okay.
When you level up that storm to be 10 foot, though, you'll be able to hit people. Pew!
So that was all my movement, damn.
It's 5 foot from him, so he's.
Feet 5 from him.
So that means it is now the other bugbear's turn. That one's turn. Immediately sees what's going on and goes.
Wait, no, my storm war is 10 feet.
It is. Oh, you did level up your 10. Your gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can't hit him.
I can zap.
So I was right.
I didn't know he leveled up. I didn't realize it leveled up. I can't keep track of
Did
everything.
someone say level up?
10 feet last fight.
He succeeded, so he takes.
Half.
Oh yeah, half. That's right.
That's 4, so he takes 2.
20.
Some of his hair stands up.
Oh, yeah.
The shaman goes.
Which one?
Oh, wait, there's a... Oh.
He needs to make another con roll.
He,
Yeah, it's the start of my turn and the start
He
of
made it.
his. Okay, so D10, please.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
What number is this? Is this a 7?
There are 2.
That is a 6.
Let me see.
Oh, that's a 2. You're right. That's
yeah,
a 2.
it's 2. Yeah, the elven ones are a little hard to read. They're cool looking.
12, so 6.
Don't disrespect my
Okay.
I was like, wait a minute, I thought you had the elven ones.
Right, I gave you the elven
No,
ones.
he
That's why I know they're hard
Toss
to
it at me
read.
disrespectfully. I am slightly offended.
Uh-oh.
He's gonna go here. Yeah.
Here he comes. Here comes the shaman. He's gonna do just that.
Oh, he doesn't see me. I'm gonna kill him.
Fireball!
Oh no!
Just immediately goes like, he barks an order that you understand. He's like, everyone, run! And throws a fireball.
16.
Success. And Laren's gonna make fail.
Oh no! So much for sticking near me.
Well, you win.
I know.
Wait, am I out of the way though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm fine.
It's centered on here.
It's a 2
Oh, it's
foot
centered. I
radius.
thought it was centered. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
No.
I didn't know how big the radius was.
It's like 10 feet.
No, it's 60 foot. No, 30 foot. Sorry, 30 foot.
Well, so
And
technically,
then he's...
Oh, yeah.
I would
Wouldn't
too.
he be in the way too? Is
No,
he
he's
like-
out of it.
Oh, he's just barely.
And
No,
is
it
that
can't
a,
be 30 feet. I need to look up
Is it
fireball.
30 feet diameter?
Because that would be 15 on each side.
Wouldn't we
It's
all
hard to
kinda-
memorize all spells.
That's like a suicide type bomb.
No. I can look it up real quick.
Too bad that's not on your
thing? Suicide bomb.
your DM screen.
Right.
Oh, never mind. I thought
But I haven't handed any app.
Suicide bomber.
Let's me look it up.
20 foot?
20 foot?
20 foot radius.
I'm out of it.
So from
Oh.
here, 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15. You're just outside, so it's you 3.
I'm out. That's
But it's a dex, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So evasion.
So you need,
Oh.
you're taking your. That's what I use my reaction. Use evasion. So you still need to roll a dex save.
And if you succeed.
That's a natural 19.
Yeah, you take no damage. So half full.
Right?
Appreciate that. I forgot about evasion.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
I
evasion.
totally forgot about that.
Thank God I decided to go up to the the bugbear.
Right? I mean, you would have been fine out of all of us.
So you take
With health wise?
12 points. Laren takes 24.
But hey, Lyran's health is pretty high, isn't it?
Eh.
I made the concentration.
Okay. That is his turn. It is now Bilal's turn.
Those two need to make another save.
It's on the start of their turn and your turn. I thought it was just the start of their turn.
Sorry, it's on the start of the... Hold on, let me read it again.
It depends. It can't be both, because that would be broken if it
I
was
was like,
both.
that's
The
a
start of your
fine
turn.
spell.
Some that was both, though.
That's a higher level spell than one.
So, from the wording, it's when it enters the area for the first time on a turn, and when it starts there on a turn.
Enters on.
So when they start in that area on a turn.
That would be.
Every time. It's their turn then.
It would every a turn would mean that literally
Just
it'd be
once around.
hit.
That's why I was only counting my turn and their turn.
As far as I know, because there's things that let you, like you hit them and you push them on your turn
Right.
into the space, that would count.
That's confusing.
Like there are things that
That's why I
can.
don't deal with spells.
There are things that can push and pull creatures
I just
and
hit
push them
things.
into an area of effect, pull them out of an area of effect.
I made
So that would be on a turn because it doesn't have to be their turn. So it's on their
We'll talk
turn
about
it
that.
activates.
Okay, so,
Because
like, so
they've been
from,
hit in the first 6 seconds. So then the 6 seconds is.
There are 2 weapons I want to see.
so
if I
from
can
now
buy
on, I
after
think
this.
the ruling's going to be when we summon it, it's a save, and then on their
On their turn.
On
it's
their
a save.
turn,
Yeah.
yeah, I would
It's-
agree with that.
It's whenever it's cast, hit. On their turn, hit. But after that, it's if they start their turn because things can be pushed and pulled out of things.
Welcome to the weird argument part of it.
Telekinesis. Push and pull.
What you doing?
What are you doing?
DMing.
Are you MDing?
Master of Dungeon?
This 30 feet. I'm going to
Master Dungeoner.
Where at?
The guy who
Are
just
you
threw
MD
fire
or-
at me.
That one?
Yeah.
Gonna
Brandon,
throw fire
MD.
right
I
on
know
back.
Mighty Ducks.
Over 20.
Here's that.
Who remembers the Mighty Ducks?
I do.
I
12.
respect that.
Damage.
12?
Yeah.
Okay. As you see it hit him,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't seem to deal as much damage.
Resistant to fire. That might be a magic item I can steal.
He's got a clockwork there.
So it is.
I'm
No.
going to charge him in
Stop.
Shaleya.
Oh, you're gonna run in?
Yeah.
Okay.
La 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 la. Bam.
20 something.
Hit.
I just imagine it's like Leroy Jenkins was like, Belong
6.
Jenkins!
Leroy Jenkins, that sounds so familiar.
I hate that.
It's an old World of Warcraft
Okay.
game.
When you
where
hit
it
so
was
good on
guy
the
was
attack
just
that the
like,
damage
I
is
just need a
just...
plan. He's just
So-
Leroy Jenkins.
I
He runs
see
off
it.
on his own.
I feel like I know of it.
I'm also older.
This
than you,
guy is going to Hunter's Mark below.
so. Oh no.
Yeah, have fun with that. I remember that mess.
So even Hunter's Mark,
Someone marked me last time.
he's going to shift over.
That's too high.
Okay, that's within range. He needs to make the save.
Is it?
Yeah, it's right there.
Oh, then.
Wait, no, you already did it though.
Do that. I didn't. I forgot that it was there. I thought it was back here.
Do you have another little thing you can put right there?
I do. Bop.
It stands for health.
So he knocks an arrow. So
17.
But isn't he technically, like, his shaman's in the way?
no.
No, it's an angle.
If you think about it, it's hard to discern, but he's still at an angle.
Okay.
It's a hit.
Okay.
He's going to shoot his other arrow just so I can get him out of the way. Hit.
Okay.
I really do want, like, to get one of those things. Where'd you get them?
Oh, we picked him at the quick.
You
point.
take 16 points of damage. There's 2 arrows. You need to make technically, you need to just. It's
I'll do it later.
it's like an 8 rolled an 8 and an 8, so you just need to do above an 8 for your concentrate.
It rounds up to 10 if it's below 10, but I got above an 8.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll twice, or?
Technically, you got hit twice.
Yeah.
You're fine.
You
So
see-
boom, boom. You're just like, no, I'm not dropping this.
Wait a minute.
This is nothing to me.
It's just like the scene from Ace Ventura when Nature Calls when he's got the spear in his legs.
This other one pulls
It's been a
out
while since
a. Oh, it starts its turn, so it has to make a
Yep, the save.
failed.
Such a good actor, though.
Ooh, this might be big
He's gonna
damage.
carry that Sonic movie.
There's
Who
nothing
cares?
carrying that Sonic movie.
Hey, but they've been, like, let me, actually, we'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
16.
It is dead. You just see it just and just collapses.
Oh no! You dead.
It gets wrapped up in silver.
He didn't even have
In
a
the
chance.
silver thread of the moonlight and just dies. Next is
All alone in the moon.
Liren. So Liren is gonna do one of her favorite things.
Ice knife.
Ice knife.
Or Ray of Frost.
Cold, wet, nosy. Make a
She's
spell.
going to.
That's what that means.
She is going to Ray of Frost, the one that shot you.
Which is
no,
not in the
that's-
way.
No, that's not possible.
No, gonna Ray of Frost the guy after.
Wouldn't she do the corner since he's dying?
They're both dying.
They're both. I mean, she's assuming that
Okay.
that is 16. Yeah, that's a hit on that dude.
Take that, dude.
She would say that.
So that would be 2d8.
That dice looks cool.
I like it a lot.
Yeah, I like that one. It's pretty cool.
This is the set I buy every time.
Every time. How many sets do you have?
I only have
Okay,
two.
and then she's
I've
going to
lost
take
this
her
one.
bonus action with her war magic and do a stab on the shaman.
Take that, shaman.
I like it. Double move.
Mm-hmm. Because of her war magic, she can go cantrip and
Attack.
Attack.
But can you trip?
There's not enough tabs.
And she hits.
Take
Okay.
that, shaman.
Yeah.
Stabby
stab. Okay, shaman is looking pretty rough.
Does
Not
she get any
dead.
benefits since like two of us are in 5 feet?
Nope.
Okay.
Only you guys get sneak attack for that.
Okay.
No one else
if
does,
she
unless
gets
they're
any-
flanking.
I know because like he gets certain benefits of
Yeah.
5 feet.
So that would now be that guy's turn.
Safe.
He was these guys. He wasn't in it.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
you're
out
right.
of it, yeah.
I thought he was in this square. 'cause
No,
the
he's
squares-
just there's a space right there.
Just barely.
Barely.
You see him light something, touch it to an arrow, and shoot here.
Hey, out of curiosity, if I were to enter like that 5-foot radius of his
No,
thing,
you wouldn't. It's friendly. I can do
Yeah,
it.
he's
Oh,
fine.
okay. I was
I
just
mean, you're fine.
You're like, I don't
Okay.
want to go up there. I'm going to
So
die.
if I were
technically,
deciding to.
technically aiming at Liren,
It's the same reason why I like my healing.
misses Liren, but the detonation goes
Oh,
off.
true.
So
Uh-oh.
even the shaman, everyone needs to make a.
Natural 19.
Okay, you're fine. You can't use evasion because you already did.
Natural 20.
You're taking half. Take half. You can only use evasion as a reaction.
I thought that was the other one. The
No, evasion is reaction. I'm pretty sure.
Wait,
I will look it up.
Please do.
Yeah, evasion is if they succeed, they.
no, it's
don't
not.
take
It's
any
not in my
damage.
reaction tab.
Oh, it's not?
So evasion is yeah, it's
Is it
just
anytime?
when you're into
Yeah,
an
okay.
effect that yeah.
I can remember this kind of action, so you're
And
fine.
natural
You're gonna
20.
take half. Liren's
Those
gonna.
3 natural 20s.
Don't waste them.
Okay.
I'm alive still.
Alright, so I got 3, he got 3. Now it's. You're not getting any. It's your turn.
That's just like Cal doesn't roll 20s.
You don't roll 20s.
Okay, so.
I mean, I do sometimes.
You and Liren each take 8.
Okay.
As an explosion happens.
I'm just like,
I'm good.
you're not touching me today, gingerbread man.
Okay. Now it is.
Still not my turn.
Back to the hunter. It's the one archer that's still alive is going to make a save. He's going to take half. He's dead.
Okay.
Boom.
Well,
The moon looks a little paler as it absorbs him.
Alright.
the souls of the enemies.
Okay, so it's the one guy who
The one guy.
isn't affected. Is like
Wait, he just shot at Lear.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
that guy. Right? Nope.
No,
Never mind. It's back
So
to
it's back to Leon.
Yeah.
No, alright, I'm gonna dash this
Oh, that's
way.
right. You guys are 5s. I forgot that I'm below you guys still.
just
Yeah.
a 5.
Well, I'm at 3, so that was me going like, oh, that's right. I'm like, geez, I forgot there's so many other
Yep.
characters.
I'm gonna
I
dash
thought
the
you were
dude
next
furthest to the right.
I forgot.
You're gonna dash.
Not
You're
dash. Sorry, I'm just using words. I'm running up to him until they're gonna just try to kill him.
You're gonna run straight at him.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I can get a sneak on that
No.
angle. I was like,
You
you
cannot.
There's no way. That's
You're
just
going
like,
straight
I know,
through.
it's a straight up attack.
a beam of light where it's just like, hello.
I come out.
Too bad you can't use that as a distraction. Like, God,
Unfortunately not, because he's not in it.
I
Did I
know.
use the reflection off
No.
the blade? Dang it. That's 15 plus 8.
That's a hit.
Yeah. And then
That's not a hit.
1d4.
It's
No,
a
wait, that's a-
D8. Yeah. Your die chunk?
Oh, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one.
Your die show is definitely
Which
not
was a D8.
a D4.
So this is
That's
D8. This is D8.
diamond.
Yeah. That is 7 plus 5, which is 12.
That is math.
Basic math.
Still
Very
up.
important.
So after that, you can bonus action try and hide.
Yeah, because I don't get to do double.
Oh no, you have to disengage. If you want to leave his space, you have to disengage.
He has a bonus action to 2 disengage also.
But he can't disengage and hide.
No, you can't.
So you
can either,
can
you can
I
either
don't
try
think-
and
at
hide
this
right
point,
next
I
to it.
can't
dude.
hide,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, you can.
I'll just use bonus action and disengage.
Okay, so it was
No,
No, he was right next to Lyran.
yeah,
Yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25. So you can go and disengage.
That's okay.
Ha ha! No one's around.
Shank.
I mean, if he approaches me, I see him and like
Hey,
stabby
gotta step
stab.
into the light, man.
Come on.
I mean, if he does step closer, he's in range of the thing.
Now it is Cal's turn.
All right.
It was all part
That's
of
I
a good
am going
point.
to take a regular arrow, not acid. And I'm going to shoot for the guy that's top corner. Yep.
I'm surprised you didn't go for the shaman.
That's going to be 15.
No.
All right.
So you can just
And then bonus action hide.
roll us up. You got the move again.
15.
Okay, you believe you're hidden.
Okay. Moves more into the open.
Well, I'm counting. This is more like the corner. It's still. I can't do
And
that
it's
with
all
the
dark.
spaces
I know, I
against
was
the wall.
just-
You're like, like crawl.
I think I might rewatch that
Sword.
movie.
This is a good movie. We just
Right?
watched it the other week.
I'm about to rewatch.
Do I rely on the team to take out the shaman after this?
What would Soren do?
He was just attacking.
He's looking directly at that dude.
Yeah, he's gonna run over to him and try to hit him.
Hello, friend. Have you
It
heard
is
about? Have you heard about our neighbor?
It is I am Soren Thunderfist. Hi, whack!
Die.
That's a natural 19.
That's a hit.
And for the next one,
death be upon thee.
8 plus 7 is 15. That we know from use did not hit.
Yeah.
Okay, and he needs to make a save because I assume you're going to zap him.
Yeah.
He does not. Well, that full damage.
It's a D10.
He's dead.
No, he's not.
He might be.
Dead. To me.
That's a 10 with the hammer, and a 5 with the
Is that a
That's
10?
14, what, 19?
So it's a
plus
4
1
plus
raging.
2.
So let's see, that's 10, that's 15, plus 4, which is 19, plus 2, which is 21.
How do you want to do it?
Yay!
I told you.
Let's see, because he's against the wall, right?
Mhm.
I am going to run up and kick him against the wall so he drops his guard, and then just full on just
Smash him in the head.
smash his head against the wall.
You just watermelon him?
Yep.
That's not a kill.
Mark that in my notes.
Ew!
God, come on, man.
They call me Gallagher.
Okay, it is the shaman's turn.
Okay.
What do you mean? No one's in your area.
No, I thought it was my turn.
No,
It's-
shaman goes first.
Yeah.
Shaman is going to look around and go, whoa. Hold on to his back and go, and clutch an ant, like clutch a little room and go gaseous form.
I knew it.
Out of there!
What bag? I didn't even know there was a bag.
They all had stuff. They all have stuff on
So
them.
he
But
brought
he
the
bounced.
bag to the fight.
No, he
We
grabbed.
caught them in the middle of
Is
them.
that a disengage?
Well, I'm saying he was in the back. Didn't he leave his
He
bag
can-
back there?
Gaseous form just makes them gas.
Yeah, but I have a magic weapon. It would take half from that.
I don't know if that's how gaseous form works.
You
Well,
can still hit them with magic weapons.
You smell gassy, so I don't know.
So I'm sitting there going, damn, I should have just hit him. I should have just went boop, and then ran over the other guy and went boop.
I mean, at the end of the day, like
Yeah, air assassins are made out of
It's incorporeal and creature can't be affected.
by its actual.
Anything. It's incorporeal.
Yeah.
is that a spell or is like
It's a spell.
well, that's kind of cool.
So you just
But-
see him. Technically, he doesn't float off. He floats up, and into the shadows where he just is gas. So there's no real way to catch him.
Did you say
But-
something, Sam? Or did you say but?
Oh what?
Because of the gas.
Oh, that's weird. Okay.
What?
Well, because it says incorporeal, but then it says that it has resistance to non-magical damage.
See, that's what I mean.
It's incorporeal. Do you have something that can hit incorporeal things?
My magic weapon. That's how magic weapons work. You can hit ghosts with magic weapons.
That's
They're
another point.
incorporeal.
And it even specifies only resistance to non-magical.
But see, that's so weird because it's.
Yeah, it seems like it's
Well, that
counter.
means you can't
intuitive.
stab it with regular weapons.
But it also doesn't have health. It has 0 hit points. So you're
So-
hitting nothing.
But if I hit it, it would break that form.
But I guess it's like
If it
if
didn't
you're
hit-
thinking of hitting air, you can't hit air. I think that's what it's in the sense of.
But why would it state that?
But
it
I
has
guess, I mean, if
resistances?
it's a magical weapon, the magic, I imagine, would do the damage to it.
Yeah.
That.
That's
Oh,
tricky.
you know what? I think it's gaseous form doesn't affect an incorporeal creature. I think that's how we're misreading it. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you can make an attack on it.
Yeah.
Yay!
15 plus 8.
Is it hit?
Kill it. So if it dies, it's like.
What are you hitting with?
My Shalea.
Alright.
It's 15.
When did you cast Shalea?
He did it
A minute.
last
It
round.
lasts. It doesn't hit
It's
last.
a minute.
Okay.
Um,
Still up.
Still?
But
Jeez.
he's the dude. So he's still up. He didn't make concentration, no? Which he succeeds with the 19.
and now he's gone.
And now he's up and away. I'm just going to put him over here for now. He's effectively out of combat because he's up where you guys can't reach him.
How far?
He's technically he can go through cracks, so he's up 10 feet through cracks.
Okay.
Oh, but he's.
Oh, you made it sound like he was just sitting at the ceiling.
No. He goes
If we
up,
threw like a
out,
Yeah,
magical
you
weapon,
can
goes
go.
out-
You can
out
go
of-
through cracks, narrow.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
he's,
he's-
he's not there at all.
Yeah.
anymore.
then take him off the board.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
Because you're making it sound like he's there, and we can like
Yeah.
throw
I mean,
our
he's-
magical weapons
He's
straight
technically
up.
in the building, just
Yeah.
not where you are.
Is he like fully through a crack? Does it increase your movement speed?
It makes it 10 feet, so when he hits the crack, he's going through it.
No, but does the gaseous form increase your movement
No,
speed?
it's a flying speed of 10 feet.
So he goes 5 into the air to reach the, because he's tall, 5 foot to go to the ceiling, 5 foot through.
Okay.
Because he's a bugbear, so he's big. Ever think of
they're like 7 feet
think
tall.
of Durlog.
So
He doesn't have to go that far to go up. So he just
That's right. He's like Darlog's like 7'3" or something.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out if
I'm
he's all the way
short.
through, if there's still some gas.
No, the
That's
gas
why I
is
play tall
over.
characters.
That's exactly why I play tall characters.
So that then goes
You're
to
trying to compensate.
you.
Okay, moving the.
He's like, get back here.
All right. Let's make a.
Yep.
How he feels.
He did.
Do you need a D8, D10?
Take everything. Yeah, pull out 4 sets just
18?
for this purpose.
18?
Yep.
Yeah, he did. He's just also just wrapped up in moonlight. And that
Wrapped up in
will
moonlight.
get rid of combat.
I think that was like our best
Woo!
initiative, like our simplest and easiest initiative so far.
Right.
Well, I'm actually
Alright.
surprised that fighting a ton of
I think-
bugbears went as smooth as
Yeah,
it did.
that's what I was thinking.
So we're in this room, and this is where all the cages were for the clockwork beast, right?
Hey, can you describe like
In
what's
the back.
in the room?
Yeah, you bet. First off, can we find, because you have prestidigitation, don't you?
Yes,
that?
I do have prestidigitation.
Are there torches that we can light? So
Yep.
Okay.
So I will cast prestidigitation.
But we have light, and I can just make stones with light to throw everywhere.
Yeah, but mine's an
You can't.
at-will.
Yeah, hers is a cantrip, so
So
she can just go.
much-
They're saying more light can't help.
Yeah, I'm saying
Can't
like,
hurt.
stones are.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
we
you
have
They're
can.
saying more
we have
light
both
can't hurt,
lights.
so there's just light everywhere.
Yeah.
I am literally blind.
Also, her dancing lights is a cantrip, so she can just.
Yeah, so is light.
So it doesn't hurt to get as much light as we can to
I mean, it hurts
investigate.
my eyes.
All right. So
No, you don't have.
now that combat is over,
but I'm dark vision.
initiative is over as far as you know.
No, it doesn't.
I hate you all.
You guys can do what you're gonna do.
I was just
Investigate.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. But can you?
Anybody damaged besides me?
No.
Lyran,
No.
right?
I'm fine.
Lyran there.
How much damage did she take?
Lyran is at 20.
Out of what?
Out of 50 something.
50.
Oh yeah, that's right. 24 damage. On whatever.
Out of
Fireball
technically
works.
no, out of 60. Sorry, out of 60.
Oh, yeah.
60?
Yeah, she took quite a
She
bit.
didn't make a single save.
Okay.
I'd say can you describe like what's in
Then
the.
healing spirit.
Hmm?
Healing spirit. Do you want to roll it? It's
No, you're gonna be there long enough.
Okay. Yeah,
So do we want to do it where I'll roll perception to see kind of generally what's around, and then an investigation would be to see anything specific that we're looking for.
I think my perception is the highest, right? At 5.
I was just gonna say in case if you're.
Perception.
If
I've
you're
got +7.
I have +8.
8, so like I'll help you.
well, again, whose investigation is better?
Mine-
Mine is
Mine's 4.
+0. Mine's perception.
Looks like Cal's investigating.
Okay, because that was my concern. Is like I didn't want
So
someone
if you
to,
want to perceive, I'll investigate.
Okay.
and I'll help you perceive.
I'll help you investigate.
All right, sounds good.
That's 25.
Okay, so
Without
let's see what's
advantage.
around the room first before you guys decide what you're going to investigate.
Yes, 25 twice in a row.
Okay, so you're investigating. Or you're perceiving.
Perceiving.
Okay, so when you look around and you take in what's here, you see your standard affair. You see some lions, some tigers,
Oh, so there's
a
cages.
bugbear, some bugbears. Oh my! You see the standard affair of like gladiatorial monsters. What you do see is a cage that said Manticore on it that's empty.
Man, don't know what that is.
Manticore is
It's,
a lion-faced
Yeah, lion face,
flying.
snake, tail.
Okay. Oh, I know what it is.
They're terrifying.
Yeah, I've seen a picture.
Think of the chimeras from like Greek mythology.
So you see.
Yeah. I think
You
that's
see
what
those. You see a cage marked with Manticore that no longer has something in it.
it is. Oh no. Oh my.
From what you see of Clockwork, there's nothing here.
Oh thank God.
Nothing really like important. You see like a Clockwork snake that's been destroyed.
Okay.
You see a few pieces of like metal, like plating on the ground. You see all the creatures have been mostly cleared out. So you're getting the sense that what you saw was the last party going through,
Mm-hmm.
as if they've come and gone before.
So I'm just curious.
Do
Well,
we,
this is just,
now, when we came in, we took care of the big guy. Do we see Galdine on the floor or anything?
No.
Okay.
so this is Leon talking. I'm curious in where, like, how did they take everything else out? You know what I mean?
My
Like, did
guess
they
is
teleport it or did they?
Is there like another door in there?
well,
No.
They could have made a gate.
Do we? Oh, well, that would be investigation, I guess. Did
Portal.
we see?
I mean, there is a shaman, so who knows?
Oh, exactly. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if no one knew that they were here, they could have just walked straight out the same door.
There might be
But
other
there's no
tunnels out
cars in the
too.
front.
So this is where we can investigate for
Yeah, I guess do an investigation. I want to check the bags.
for any entry.
I rolled 17.
Okay, so with your investigation, you look around.
Was that what the
Yes.
So you look around. You notice that with your investigation, there's scuff marks, there's drag marks. This is not the first time they've been here. Some of these marks are new. Some of these marks are like an hour or so old. So they've been for the good chunk of the evening. You can surmise have been taking creatures out of here. You don't know what for.
Can I tell which direction the marks are going?
The
Can I tell
marks
which direction?
they're going up around.
Okay.
Some of them are dragged and then disappear.
Like against the wall.
They're just in the middle for him. So the marks stop. You do, with your investigation, looking at the bodies, you don't find anything in particular. You find a few arrows if you want them. They're crude. They're not really fine arrows, but they're about 3. They were not expecting to fight. They were getting ready to leave. You also notice that they have with them a sigil on one of them, one of the hunters, and it is the mark of the lightning striking the anvil.
The forge.
The forge. Okay.
So the forge, you can surmise that they have something to do with the forge. You don't find any notes or anything.
In those bags that they were all carrying, I wanted to check what's in those.
Do we happen to spot the bag that supposedly grew legs and ran away?
Not here. In their bags that they have on them,
Yeah.
you see tiny daggers. You see they also raided the armory.
I'm totally taking all the daggers.
Find 4 daggers.
You gotta start throwing.
You
these.
said
So
raided
it's
the
all
armory.
about
Was
you.
there anything else besides daggers?
And it's special? No. Standard weapons.
Like,
I just knew he wanted daggers.
oh, gotcha.
Don't judge me.
There was short swords, like a bow, a crossbow,
Any longbow, crossbow? You said
a
crossbow.
light crossbow.
Okay.
Is that better? Or
I'm gonna
worse?
take it.
It's about the same.
So add a light crossbow to your inventory.
My question is crossbows. They use bolts, not arrows, so you can't.
They
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
So you need to buy some bolts.
Yeah.
You can get the crossbow.
Yeah, before we leave town, I want to go back to the
Wonder
weapon
Emporium?
shop.
Mhm.
Yeah, Wonder Emporium.
You guys all hear someone shuffling up towards you.
From which direction?
Go that way.
Up top,
Can
where I'm standing.
Around the corner. Yeah, that's the wall right there.
Oh.
See where I drew over where all the minis are?
Mm-hmm.
That's where it continues on.
I'm gonna ask.
Oh,
Lynn
that
to-
was like we had a dead end.
No, it's continuing on.
I'm gonna ask Lynn to move the dancing lights so we can see.
And she moves them over.
We
And
can't
you
tell whose voice it is.
No, he said shuffling.
Oh,
Shuffling.
I thought,
So you're-
sorry. I was trying to add the thing at the same
You
time.
see a small gnome.
Do we recognize him?
Nope.
Is he injured?
He looks dazed.
Hello. Be you friend or foe?
Asking a real question.
Does he really ask this?
Yes, I have my hammer out because I just about turned. I go, hello, friend or foe?
He looks up at you and goes, and you make a wisdom save.
All of us or him?
Just him.
That's a 5.
You are turned into a turtle. You just see, are you friend or foe? And then, Soren turtle. Just, help me. That's what he says. Combat hasn't happened. He just,
I'm a turtle.
he's a turtle.
I'm shook. I don't even know.
I'm like, Kel's just like,
Am I at least a turtle with like runes on
Yes.
my shell? Yes.
You have Nordic runes on your shell.
Yay! I'm a cool turtle. You just hear the, I'm a turtle.
Your flipper's another thing.
Well, no.
He shuffles up.
Now, when you say turtle, am I a tortoise or a turtle?
You're a turtle.
you're a turtle.
I need to get to water fast.
I'm gonna detect magic.
One, yes.
Not him.
I know, but one, but you see it. One, yeah, he's magical. 2, you get a faint glow of something on the back of his head. It is necrotic and transmutation.
He's got a clockwork brain. Medulla oblongata. Oh, go. Halfling.
Well, I mean, hey.
I'm a turtle.
I'm gonna use Quinn to go around and tap him for Dispel Magic.
Uh-oh. That face.
Level 3 is that
Come on.
enough?
Roll.
That is 20.
You go through and are you looking through Quinn or are you just gonna cast a spell through Quinn? Are you looking through? Everything? You look through and it is a clockwork spider that's tiny and affixed to the back of his head.
Mhm.
You try and dispel it, but it's not an exact magical thing. You imagine the spider is burrowed in somewhere to his skull.
Well, it's a sad thing we don't have the guy to do strength checks. We just do. Because he's a turtle.
You're the biggest dude.
I'm the biggest
You're
turtle.
also the first thing to talk to him.
How messed up
kill
is he
him.
looking?
Huh? He's looking pretty messed up.
Oh, but you're a turtle.
Okay, I'm asking subtly, without them knowing. I'm subtly asking, can I kill him?
Huh? Are you gonna ask if you can
I'm
kill
asking,
him?
yeah.
Cool.
Do a religion check.
You hear your cleric go, I need to inspect him.
Oh, God. What's that mind thing?
Detect thoughts. It's in your curse mark.
Okay, so with that...
It'll let you know what you need
Is
to
that
do.
an equipment or...
No, it's gonna be in. Yeah, it's in your items. It's in your attuned. So good.
I don't see it in my...
Mysteries afoot. What's happening?
I
Oh, it
always...
says it's a clockwork spider. It's like a living spider.
Mhm.
But the last time we used
It's in spells, by the
the
way.
spell on the clockwork heart, it stopped it.
That's last time.
It's different.
I like that.
Well, I would
Do you
see
think
the
about-
clockwork heart almost more as an object, where the
Yeah.
clockwork
It's a
spider is
creature.
more like a
It has everything.
construct.
It's-
Oh, it's like we couldn't walk up to
It's the
Keeper
same
and be like,
basic
dispel
principle,
magic.
but that's the same thing as saying
Not
like
like a
a
robotic
blowtorch and a
arm.
campfire. They're the same basic principle. They're both fire. Just one's worse than the other.
That's not accurate.
So yeah, I guess I'll
It's
try
like
to
a robot.
detect thoughts.
Like you can stop the parts.
Well, but he already said that the clockwork beasts were more like half organic, half inorganic.
Yeah,
can't-
so let me stop the half.
No.
Inorganic.
I'm not gonna let you do anything. That's how it works.
Yeah. I think you should just.
So what is it?
I want to do detect thoughts.
Okay, so how's it work?
I just help.
You click on it.
No, I'm saying that's a lot. So the save is a wisdom of 11.
Okay.
I see that.
Okay, that's what he needs to know.
He failed.
Okay, so now you get to hear his thoughts.
Okay, yeah.
So you hear his thoughts. You hear, ow, Emily, gosh darn, oh, ow, oh, I shouldn't have been here. Oh, ow, ow.
So that's probably don't kill him.
And
I sigh.
You hear the cleric go, not this one.
I sigh as I grow this headache now. And then I want to...
Was it worth it, I guess.
I want to kind of cautiously approach him and try to see if I can basically cut off the spider. Like, hey,
See
you
if
can heal
You
him.
get your blade and pop it.
Yeah, I
out.
want to get my blade and just...
Well, let's see what happens when you try to get close to him.
that's why I said cautiously, yeah.
We'll say he's one of the H's right now. I don't want to get up and...
Yeah.
He's one of the H's right now.
I'm right beside him
Yeah.
already.
Oh, yeah, you...
And I'm a turtle.
And he walked up. I'm saying you guys walked up.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, no. I'm just going to look at you guys. Well...
This is where the whole party turns into turtles.
Did you take me back to like Baba and I'm a turtle? I was like, your sword.
Everywhere.
You need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Whew.
Oh, no. I don't know. 15?
And I also need to make... Technically, Soren, you do too.
As a turtle.
I
Wait,
have
is
it in the
this
stash.
is this a charm and magic? Okay, and is this a charm?
No.
Okay.
Oh
What'd
no!
you roll?
A nat one!
15.
Oh.
Okay.
And that one is
Blind
a
and deafened, blind and deafened.
Alright.
So you're both blind. You're like, I'm a turtle. What's happening? And then this everything goes
Wait,
away.
but am I a turtle? Or I'm
No,
blind and
you're just
deaf?
blind and deaf. So you can't see or hear anything.
But I can still
As you
reach.
approach to be like, you can blindly reach towards him.
roll a disadvantage.
What are you trying to do?
I don't want to touch the spider. Because if I touch... Because I was going to try to feel for the spider and then cut it off. But I feel if I touch the spider, it's just going to end badly for me.
You're blind and deafened.
I think I'm gonna just cautiously just take one knee right now.
You're just gonna go down to a
take a knee.
Or you'd be like, guys, I'm blind and deaf.
God dang it! I need
Hopefully you
something
can
to
hear me
happen.
because I can't hear you.
I'm gonna look at Cal and go sigh.
When you do that,
Me or him?
you take your knee.
Oh, me.
You feel a hand on your head.
Oh no.
Is it the?
God dang it.
Is it a tiny hand?
It's the tiny gnome hand.
I can't like smack it away.
You should make another Constitution saving throw.
God dang it! My constitution's the freaking lowest. That's 14.
Okay, I'm gonna pull up your character sheet real quick.
Oh no.
As you see
Oh,
the tiny tiny gnome fall unconscious, and you're blind and deaf,
Oh
Shut
no.
and then you just go. Wait, why am I moving? Why am I moving?
I still can't
What's
see.
happening? Then you can see now.
Oh, can I hear?
You're like, why am I moving?
But I can't.
Why am I
control it.
moving? No, you can't control anything.
Can I talk?
Mm-mm.
Ah, dang it.
You can think that.
You can, if you do a wisdom save, you might be able to let her or something.
I don't
Do a
have
wisdom
anything
save.
to say.
Okay.
Really? Not this thing is controlling me?
Did not
pretty
anyone
clear.
see this?
Yeah, it's pretty clear.
No, I mean I know you didn't see it.
I'm blind and
You're
deaf as a turtle.
But can the other three of us see this?
Yeah, and Leon's gonna rush you. I'm trying.
Okay, 17.
It's a natural 20.
Okay.
So
Oh, there's the other nat 20 of the day. You just didn't have to roll it.
So you guarantee take 5 necrotic,
Okay.
and then
I don't get any
you
help.
technically gain 5 temporary hit points from this.
Yeah. I'm at 10. My freaking hand, my mark doesn't help me at all.
So since we haven't necessarily attacked it, if I try to charm it, does it get advantage on the saving throw?
No, you take 13 more points of damage.
Okay.
It's just you just see Leon just like and do like a.
I'm freaking awesome.
Could he do like a religion roll to see if his mark can help him?
No,
Damn.
the mark is just that you don't hear from the mark.
Well, I'm not surprised I don't hear from neither marks at this point. I have 2 marks. God dang it.
So,
Where's Fox when you need
I'm
him?
gonna try to charm, and I'm gonna cast it at 2nd level, so I'm not just targeting him, I'm also targeting the spider.
Okay.
So they need to make wisdom saving throws. The DC's 12.
Have fun with my character.
They made it.
I rolled a 12.
You rolled a 12. Well, wait,
Attacker
attacker
wins.
wins.
No, with a modifier.
Oh.
So I roll spider, and then technically it doesn't work on him because the spider's controlling
Oh, okay,
him. He's not the
okay.
one in control. This is this is our familiar Desi. It's one of them. Hi Desi.
It's mine that Brandon won't let me bring your
No.
name.
So you try it. You see it like start to disengage a little bit, then it latches on again.
In that second, I don't have a chance to do
No.
anything.
I'm gonna use Mage Hand to grab the spider.
All right.
Maybe we should have started with that.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Why
snap,
didn't
that's
I
a
think of
good
that?
It wasn't close enough. Would I use my dexterity, or should I use my spell attack?
It's your dexterity. It's not you're not attacking. You can't attack with a mage hand.
Depending on how this goes,
Natural
then
20.
I am gonna
Natural
try to
20?
say something.
So your hand magically slips under, and you take.
Oh, it's Mage Hand. It's
I-
not
No, he said Leon.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going
12 points of damage.
Oh,
From
as
ripping
just-
it out.
that's okay though, because that actually.
Can I,
I had 10 of 10.
knock an arrow and try to precision shot it? It would be a disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
But I'm gonna...
Would it be a precision shot, or would you just roll
It's
it?
still a precision shot because
It's still small.
It's a small target?
It's a small
Okay.
target.
with an
And
acid arrow.
And it's in hand being moved.
Oh god, do I want to even try
Wait, can
it?
I just
It's
turn around and, like,
disadvantage.
No,
Stab it?
you fall unconscious.
Oh, I'm.
Yeah,
You take damage, then you.
Could she run up with the arrow and just,
Oh, whoops! I forgot. To
rather than shooting it?
You could stab it, or I could try and burn it.
No, I think you should melt it acid.
I don't have acid.
No,
No,
she.
she-
I've got
acid
So if she
arrow.
runs up with an arrow and just goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
that's
could be
like-
right next to it.
Okay, I'm gonna try for that.
Okay.
It's an attack roll, right?
Yep. Technically, it's a. This is an improvised weapon, but I'll count it as a regular dagger.
Dagger. Yeah.
As a dagger? Okay. So that would be...
How long does this headache continue?
Nat 20!
Woo!
You said how long?
So,
roll double die.
okay.
It's 1d4 hours, right?
Okay.
If it's treated like a dagger.
Oh, treat it like a dagger,
That's
and
what he
then
1 hour.
I get this D6
So
for the acid.
In 1 hour, your headache goes away.
All right.
Hey, we are within 5 feet of me too, so.
Oh, and within 5 feet of him too, right?
And me.
So that gets the sneak attack as well.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
it should be. I hope it's
6,
dead. Please be dead.
15,
I don't.
7,
Should have
8.
killed him.
So that's 14 plus 15 is 29 plus the 6 acid. So 3. So
I mean,
29,
that's
32.
If that doesn't kill it, I'm
Oh, yeah. For sure. You like run and you go, all right.
Oh,
Yeah, there it goes. And you instead of going down, you just go, yeah, that'll work. And you just do the whole thing and skewer it and hold it up and just go like.
And I'm gonna, and as an afterthought, I'm also going to release the arrow because it starts dissolving. in
You
my
just,
hand.
and then it dissolves, and you see the acid
drops on
dissolve
my back.
the internal bits of the clockwork, and it's a hollowed shell.
Well, you got it.
Yay! My first and only nat 20.
I'm over on the wall, just running into the wall.
Let me check.
I was gonna say, do you turn back now or no?
Can
No,
I do
but-
an Arcana check to see how long?
I'm gonna check.
I'm gonna go over
No one
to
is
you
kidding.
and do cure wounds.
Okay, appreciate
Nope,
it.
you're up.
He's up. Oh, since it. Okay.
I was 43 out of 45, so
What?
I was like,
You're
okay,
up.
I'm
You're back.
doing pretty
Okay.
I'm not thermal anymore?
You're still blind.
Oh wait, he
yeah.
had his healing thing out.
Let me
so
make
don't
sure.
waste
Oh,
it.
okay.
Yeah.
Let me make sure blindness deafness isn't.
Oh, it's completely spent. I just maxed my health out.
Oh no, you're blind and deaf for a minute. You can try and make a Constitution saving throw though.
Yeah, my constitution.
That's an 18.
Yeah, you're fine.
Plus one.
You just like you come out and you're just like. Yeah.
Does he realize what happened, or is he like?
No, he has full awareness. He was a turtle for a minute.
just like filled the story into.
What?
Check the gnome.
You look. I'll let you take 10 on it while you wait for it. So I mean, you can try and wake him up, but you look and he has a sign of a wayward flag on him.
Oh, is this the one that was tiny and ran away? Or Sprout? It's...
How in
Oh, but I don't think I've told any of them about
Nope.
Sprout.
No one has any idea about Sprout.
How injured is he?
Barry.
Can you tell? Oh, we probably investigation to tell why he's so injured.
Then you can look at him. It's pretty obvious. He was
Attacked by bugbears.
attacked by a lot of things, and that
I
clockwork
can
spider
still
got
do
him.
cure wound.
Oh.
One apiece.
Yeah, I'll do cure wounds.
Okay,
Yeah.
me too.
I'll cast it 2nd level.
So, you got 15 points from me.
And 6 for me.
Okay. He's doing okay. He's
I'll cast.
still hurt, but
Wait.
he's doing better.
Okay.
So, am I gonna try and wake up Leon?
Mm,
And actually,
Thaumaturgy.
weird.
I'll go over. I'll go over to
Leon's
Leon.
gonna be like,
I'm
Cornelius,
chilling.
go do it. Cornelius comes over and goes like,
To me.
Just
and bites your
bites.
cheek.
Not hard, but just like...
Yeah,
You're like,
that's a natural
Literally,
18.
all I can think of is like the anime where that little sign comes above the head. You're just aggravated.
So
And I already have a headache, so I'm just like,
So you wake up and Cornelius is like,
I'm grumpy.
so you're awake.
you okay there, bud?
Just that, I'm fine.
He's got about this much size hole in the back of his head.
Well, she did cure wounds.
No, not
Uh,
on you.
No, she did.
I did it on. I did it on the note.
Sprout.
Oh, I thought you did
Yeah,
on me
yeah.
before that.
No.
Sprout comes to
Let me
consciousness
take
as
that
well.
back down.
I was gonna say, because I go over and be like,
Oh. And instinctually,
oh, god damn it.
he is going to cast Gust. Make a strength check.
Now, since would it be all 3 of us?
No, it's literally
'Cause I walked
you went
over.
above.
Because touch has cure wounds.
Oh, so yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Imagine that 20.
you're fine.
19.
You're fine.
Strength check.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
Wait, okay.
18.
So you just see him go. And just a bunch of air, just like.
Where is he compared to where I am?
You are now. Oh, you're all up there by Soren, actually.
So do I need to make a check too?
No, no, you fell down where Bilal was. You're fine.
Okay.
So everyone else though, well, except for Lyra. Yeah, just like this, like that classic like air dryer on the face, like.
Everyone's hair.
My beard's just like...
Please don't hurt me. I'm so sorry. Oh my god.
It's okay. Calm down.
You're not with him.
You bear the mark of the postman. No. We recognize the symbol.
You wouldn't have to be the Stormbreakers, would you?
I mean,
We.
would it be anyone else?
I don't know.
I thought you were a postman. You're supposed to be all up to date on information.
I just had my brain taken over by a spider.
And you turned me into a turtle. We've all had interesting days.
I did? I can turn people into turtles.
All right, focus here.
Oh, sorry. I'm getting used to some of the things I can do now.
Read now.
Well, I mean, I was out in the wilderness for a long time, and I just recently started with the postman, and I'm just getting used to having to do things. I normally like talk to animals.
All right, well let's start with talking as far as what is your name?
The name is Sprout,
Oh, so you're Sprout.
and you're Calamine.
Yes, I am.
Then Then why'd you ask if we were the Stonebreakers if you know who Calamine is?
She probably
What?
doesn't know what he looks like.
How do you guys
I've
know
never
each
met him
other?
before, and I
What?
tell them I sort of filled him in. That
Once
Max-
again,
How do you
my
guys-
brain was just taken over by a spider.
And mine was a turtle's.
You were still a turtle. You still had you.
Yes,
I still
but
can't believe I turned you into a turtle.
How
Who else wants some?
Yeah, that's really cool. Turn him into a turtle again later.
Okay.
I lift my stick up. Are you sure?
It's called a joke, friend.
This is a joke too.
You're bad at jokes.
The rest of the party laugh while this
Yeah.
song
as I rub my head.
I had one for just for him.
What? So, yeah, I wasn't supposed to meet you for a few days, but I also had a package delivered to Galdine and I couldn't find him, so I came down here and then I was attacked. Then I found a bag on the floor and it was skittering towards me. I was like, oh, is it probably a mouse? And so I leaned down and before I know it, I was bamboozled.
So this was the bag that ran away.
What? Why are you looking at me like that?
How many of them did you see before?
About 10.
How many did we deal with?
8.
7.
7.
We're missing 3.
Sheep. Are you capable of getting back on your own, or do you want to stick with us?
Well, I mean, my mission is to work with you guys, so I'll stick with you guys for a while.
All right.
If that's okay.
You stand next to this one, and I'm going to walk forward.
Me?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm real sorry about what I did.
It's fine.
Here, let me just cure wounds.
Appreciate it.
So, it's gonna heal you for a whopping 8 points of health.
I only had 2 to go, so appreciate it.
You didn't know.
Just
All better, chum. Onward.
He's so jolly.
Oh boy.
So, you guys are gonna continue around the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Around the corner.
Yeah,
Yeah, because that continues. He put the line there. That's where the
Oh.
shadows start, so we can't see.
I thought he was
past
saying
them.
there was a wall there. That makes so much more sense.
I did too at
Okay.
first.
I can't draw that. It's hard for me to do the doodling. So,
What leads? Do we know what leads beyond that, or we don't?
technically, you had a map and you looked at it, so you know it's a circle.
Oh, of the cages.
Mhm.
Okay,
Well,
I
time to
guess
continue
we'll
in the
just-
circle.
You keep walking. Someone needs to roll an investigation. You're going to do that. Or general perception, or whatever you want to do.
I have 8 perception. Whose investigation is higher than
Can we
8?
split it like we did again?
Some of us are just perceiving, and other people are looking really intently.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll
Okay.
split it like the same as
Yeah.
before. Okay.
I have 18, and 18 is the highest one
18.
for perception.
So you're looking around, and as you look, you don't see anything out of the ordinary. You do find the bag. You do notice off in the distance, without investigation, you see the empty bag.
Mm-hmm.
Does it look magical?
No.
Okay.
Gosh, well, I'm getting flashbacks of the Mummy movie. It's just a bag full of scarabs.
Yeah, oh my god, no.
So you continue walking along. As you look around, you're noticing bigger and bigger cages that are empty.
Oh no.
Oh god.
With who rolled investigation?
23.
Okay, so as you investigate, you find, oddly enough, with that high enough investigation, you find 3 gold pieces. Just people drop change, and you're just so observant right now. You're just like,
It's like someone dropping a 20.
free money. As you investigate, you notice that some of these, there are also gaps in where the cage line, there's lines of cages and they're all connected. There's gaps where entire cages are missing. You see, once again, there's creatures missing that appear to just disappeared. The door isn't unlocked. They're just gone. Eventually, you find a sword.
Okay.
A big one.
A big sword.
Was it Valdine's
A
Buster?
Holy Avenger sword. Well, not the Holy Avenger.
It's a Buster.
Yeah, the
The Buster
Defender.
Blade.
The Buster, the good Defender Buster. So you find his sword on the ground.
Does it look like it's been used?
Yes, there's blood on it.
I will look at it, and then I'll be like, "Hey, big guy."
Somebody pick it up.
That, yeah.
Okay. You now have. I can add to your inventory if you want to use it, or you just have it.
Oh yeah, it's my inventory. Why not?
All right, I added.
Sneakily keeps it for the rest of the duration.
Like a monster.
Hey, if we find Goldine
That's
around the
me.
corner, I'll give it back to him. But until I do,
Sword Thunder Fist!
well, because this one also has the amulet of Thor on it, so it's still technically a Thor's weapon.
You could... Wait, has everybody seen Avengers?
No, we see it Monday.
Shut your mouth.
I was
No,
going to say,
don't
you can
do-
do a fighting scene with 2 weapons. That's what I was going to say.
No, you can't.
Not with this thing. This
I know,
this
it's
is
too heavy, but it would be dope. Wait, how heavy is your hammer?
Average weight.
Like, could
Yeah, I've
you
added it.
bus?
It's like a Mjolnir.
It is a two-handed weapon.
I don't want to even throw it, I'll catch it.
So,
It takes me away. Like, oh no!
good heavens!
This is better than I thought.
So,
But you want to got here.
as you continue on, you see some blood splatters on the ground near the sword.
Can she tell?
Would it be a tracking survival?
It would be a survival.
My survival is plus
I'd
3.
say I'll
8.
help you. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Sprout also is plus. Actually, what is Sprout's? Is it plus 8 or plus 11?
His should be
I
higher.
got a 27.
Okay, let's see what.
Well, you know what? That's just good enough.
Oh yeah. Being by 1. So you look, and you touch it. It's not dry all the way. It's still a little bit wet. Pick it up. You look at it. It's dragonborn blood.
Can I track where it came from?
Or words. Kidding.
Where it's headed or going.
Yeah, sorry.
You see it's dragged over to the wall, and it just stops at the wall.
Ritual caster type magic.
Nothing's there. So you take 10 minutes sitting there to do this ritual spell, and you cast it. Not on the wall.
Investigate the wall.
Can I hit the wall?
Anybody want to help?
I give you your time.
You would
Nat 20.
hit the wall.
You investigate. It's a wall.
I don't find any sort of nothings.
All right, everyone tried their shit. I'm gonna hit the door, or hit the wall.
He's on the other side and dies
Damn.
instantly.
That was only a 13.
To hit the wall?
Yeah.
You need a 10.
You need more than 10 for stone.
Well, good thing I get a second attack.
To hit it?
Yeah.
So I hit it and nothing happened.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
laugh
go
if
for- you
the
wanna try again?
whole Coliseum breaks.
He's not that strong.
That's not much better. That's 15.
Nope.
Jesus,
Kaboom! Kaboom!
that's
So,
slightly concerning.
Is there a door on this wall to check on the other side? Okay, it's just a flat wall. Okay.
I hit it again.
Sprout looks down and goes. Pulls out a notebook. Writes everything down. Perhaps they used a spell that allowed them to open up a doorway and then close it, leaving no trace.
When I saw the marks, I considered them using gate.
Probably, maybe, who knows? So who is this fellow?
Goldine, he's the current owner of this establishment.
Oh! He's the one I was supposed to find!
Yes, and clearly you haven't. Thorn's grubby because his friend's missing.
By the time I got here, he wasn't here. Thank you very much, mister. He looks up. He's a gnome. He's very small.
I know.
Well, he's not very small. He's small. And you're like,
Compared to him, he's
Yeah.
very small.
mister.
How old does he appear to be?
Sounds like a kid.
He appears to be a younger adult.
Yeah,
He's
like
also a gnome.
20s.
I'm gonna growl at him and use intimidation.
You would.
I'm
In a situation, you would.
That's a 13. Jeez.
He goes, I have fought bigger bears in my life.
And then I hit him.
He's dead.
Maybe we should go look on the other side of the wall and see if they went through the wall.
Okay, I mean, we're going in a ring, so we'll eventually get to the other side.
You're right. Onward, intrepid adventurers.
Oh, jeez.
Where's the armory?
It's on us.
What are
right?
you looking at?
Like,
I'm looking at the
they've
sword.
gone through it all.
No,
Dope,
this
right?
is the
Yeah,
cages.
No wonder he was able to kill me.
all the
Yeah.
armory stuff already.
Can you
There was
plus
no
3
magic
bonus to
weapons on
attack
it.
and damage?
No, we never
rolls
went
made with
on.
this magic weapon the
But
first time
they
you attack.
did, and they had all the stuff on them.
You said they went through the armory?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear you say that. Right.
Yeah, yeah.
I know.
That's where
That's
you
how
got
you
all
got
those
the daggers. That's how I got the
I
crossbow.
thought they just had that on them.
No.
Well, I should probably report this. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Guys,
Yeah.
this is my, 3rd week. Did Max not tell you how new I was?
I don't even know who you are.
Yeah,
name's
Max told me about you, but no, he failed to
Hello.
mention how new you were.
You're not gonna shake his hand. That was Zeke.
Pleasure to meet you. And you?
Hold on, I can't take that serious.
Oh, I can't hear you. I'm blind and deaf. And wanders away.
Leon.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You're Miss Cowline.
Yep, you already know me, and this is Soren, the big guy.
Pleasure to meet you.
Just the hand comes down.
I'm
It's like this.
I'm lightly thinking, make him jump for it. Make him jump for it.
Big Anthony watches over and goes, and who is this fine fellow? And Cornelius is down on the ground. And I'll roll animal handling. Let's see how that goes. Oh no, he rolled above 25.
No.
Well, hello there. Aren't you just the cutest little fella? Ooh, I got something for you.
Stabs him.
Pulls out a little bit of jerky. There you go. Enjoy. Doop, doop, doop. And walks off.
He didn't even say anything weird.
That's a valid point. Well, how does Laren react to that?
There it is. Kind of miffed, I'm more than just Cornelius. Excuse me.
Are you though?
Oh, I am so sorry. I just saw your precious little possum there and I
He doesn't like
forgot
talking
everything.
He didn't say anything about
Sprout.
I don't want to touch my bird.
While he's doing this, I'm gonna insight check him,
Oh, smart idea.
which is not good. That's a 4.
He's Sprout.
I want to assist her? Because I'm already that I'm grumpy sore.
I want to allow assist on insight.
Yeah.
Aw. That's
Because you guys don't have a mental bond where you can be like, I don't believe him. You guys can't advantage
unless-
us.
Well, can I also do
So
it then?
that means we all get an insight.
No, 2.
2.
2 max.
I mean,
What was the highest?
I mean, you would be the other skeptical one, though.
I
right?
would be skeptical, but my insight doesn't have any pluses.
Mine's a +2. I'm just very irritated.
Well, I'm the one who's suspicious,
Well,
so we'll see what
Hold on,
happens.
let's see what Lyran's is.
Mine's +5.
+4.
Oh yeah, Lyran would do it.
Lyran's gonna be like, oh shitbag.
No.
Also, I guess he's just weird. So,
I'm gonna continue walking and searching.
Yeah.
Yeah, agreed.
so you guys continue. You spend the next about half hour searching through everything. The place is pretty cleared. You get to the armory. The only things that are left are chipped, damaged, and broken things.
I think he meant search to the other side of the wall.
Well, I'd be on your way over.
Yeah,
okay.
the armory is down here.
Yeah. So you're continuing out. You're doing the rest of the loop. So when you do that, you find the armory is robbed, except for like I said, the broken things. You don't find any other really scuffles. You don't find any other scratches. You also don't find exactly how they got in because you went to the main door and the guards were still there.
Well, we already had the idea that they're using some type of. Yeah.
But you can't find. You don't know you don't know where they got in at.
Their point
Where
of
they
entry.
doored.
Like their point of entry.
Mm-hmm. So you make your way out. The two guards are like, Stormbreakers?
On the other side, Can we check that wall? Like directly.
So you go to the approximate location,
Mm.
and you see on the ground, since it's nighttime, no one's really been around the Coliseum right now. There are the drag marks away, and then I need you, since you're running it, do a survival.
18.
18. You see they scuff up, and then they disappear off. There's no more drag marks of things that could be dragged or smaller things, and you see what appears to be a cart marks.
Keep following.
Do we want to keep?
I am.
Yeah.
Okay. We don't want to prepare for this because we don't know how far it's gonna go.
That happened time. Vampire lore down. Leave it alone, you daft animal.
I mean, this is kind of like a time is of the essence.
Yep, Soren's just like chugging along.
All right, that's fine.
So you're gonna lead the way. It leads the way as you follow it. I need you to make another survival check.
20 something, 23.
Okay. As you are continuing, it starts to get a little muddy. You see where people this is, even though it's nighttime, there's still people going in and out. As you go through one of the more market districts where people are still going. It's a 24-hour. It continues out north around the city, out from the city gates towards the coastline. Towards the coastline.
Towards where the
Where we ran
cave
into
is,
Baba?
right? The cave that we're supposed to investigate.
Mm-hmm.
Keep going.
I mean, we have everything with us. Might as well.
Alright.
Soren wants to find his friend. He's not gonna. He has no reason to stop other than to find him.
Okay. What kind of pace you going?
It would probably be at a fast pace.
Yeah.
Not running, but it's like
Well, it's either
hustling.
slow, medium, or fast.
Medium or fast.
Medium would
Fast.
just be, it would be fast.
That's a word, sprinting.
Yep. Okay. So you guys are running at a roughly 4 mile an hour pace, using the fast travel on an hour because it takes about an hour to get out to that coast. And as you do, you see a cart cresting over the hill, going down towards the beach.
Quinn up.
You look over and you see there's a boat.
Shit.
The boat is prepped for launch. They just are loading a few final things.
Oh, so we do
Is
see
it
movement.
docked? Or like, is it just on the shore? Like
It's on the shore,
Mhm.
and they have a plank down on the beach.
Do we see what type of creatures it is? Is it more bugbears?
It's bugbears. From what you know, I need Quinn to do another perception. Which Quinn has keen sight, so advantage.
19.
19. You also see some hobgoblins, some goblins, an orc.
How many?
You see about, from what you can see about 25. It's a medium-sized boat.
There's 25 creatures. Hobgoblins, goblins, orcs, bugbears.
How far are they?
They're about a mile ahead of you.
The cart is? How far is the cart from the boat?
From what Quinn can see, about 5 minutes.
5 minutes?
Jesus. So there's no way we can catch it.
I don't know, might be.
How?
Because
even if we-
Oh, well, it's speed still.
Yeah.
We could try and sack the cart and then run away. I can turn into a wolf and carry Galdine.
Well, they're a mile ahead. And they're 5 minutes from.
But we're going at a fast pace. We're not dashing.
Yeah. I was saying I think we should try to sneak on it, but with the amount of 25 people on it.
No. If anything, we'd want to try and either disable the cart. That's what we ideally.
Oh, the cart's moving. I thought it was parked.
No,
No.
it's about to be.
my fault.
Can we try to get? What's the closest range that would be?
I was gonna say, like, an acid.
Because if I take an
Yeah,
acid
it's gonna
arrow
take
to the
about
cartwheel?
5 minutes for them to load everything and get ready. 5 minutes to load, 5 minutes to leave. So you got about 15 minutes.
We should dash the cart.
I would say dash the cart because
Like,
if
full
Goldie.
speed we can possibly go. While she shoots the acid arrow at the wheel.
Okay. This is not a fight to win. We just are trying to get
Yeah.
Get
No,
called.
I'm saying to shoot an ass at the wheel just to melt it and stop them.
Just to stop the cart.
No,
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Yeah, he's saying that we're not staying to fight. We're gonna
Right.
essentially rip open the cart, grab Galdine, and bolt out of
Gotcha.
there.
We can't tell how many people are. It's a closed off cart.
Yeah.
We can't tell how many people are in it, but can we tell how many people are on the front driving it?
2.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna dash up.
You're gonna dash your hearts out. So you guys will be not exhausted, but very tired after like running for an hour. Then like,
Gonna get close enough to take a shot with an acid.
so the
arrow.
time you get there, they're beginning to unload.
Within 320 feet because I can do a precision shot.
Yeah, they're still beginning to unload. After it takes, it's gonna take you more than 5. It's gonna take about 5 minutes to get close enough
Well,
for a
then
shot.
that doesn't
Oh,
matter.
yeah. Do they know we're here yet?
No.
We can probably sneak from this point and try and grab Goldine and then run.
Okay.
And we're all
Stealth?
banking that he's
Hold
in
on,
there.
hold on.
Pass
Pass
without
without
trace.
trace.
Everyone gets
Plus 10.
I'm pretty sure I passed.
Which
with a
pretty
natural
much
21.
gives me 19 every
So-
time.
That gives me 38.
So at this point, there's a little bit of rain starting to come down.
Oh,
Yeah,
let's
dude.
change our cloaks.
No, with the black.
Yeah.
I figure you guys automatically do that when you hide.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
think
yeah,
you
yeah.
need to mess it-
And
yeah.
there's eventually I'm gonna
So
do
that's
the same.
32.
I just want a real cloak.
You are disappeared. You don't even register on like an existence level.
All right, so it's a plus 10, so that's 24.
You're good.
35.
Liren actually rolled a minimum of 15, so above a 25. What'd you get?
38.
Yeah. So you two are gonna everyone else down low and stealthing. Liren comes up and goes, guys, if you need me to do any spells, I might be able to do something from here.
Like what?
I can. Do we want to stop the cart from moving?
Yes.
Okay, I can do.
Oh, you
I
said
thought
they-
the
you-
cart
you
was
said
already
they
stopped and they were
stopped
unloading.
This is Liren.
She can't
So
see
she
that it
can't see
stopped?
it?
No, she doesn't. I mean, it's dark out.
Oh, she doesn't have dark vision.
She doesn't have dark vision.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah.
There's a storm cloud, so
Right.
she can't really see.
Can you control water to like bash the?
No,
She can shape 30 gallons of water.
But that's not enough to move a boat.
Yeah.
But it's enough to move a cart.
The cart's
Like-
not on the water.
But she can
Well,
move the water.
Maybe tip the cart over.
I mean, I can stop people from getting into it. I can get a big possum paw to come out of the ground and close off the cart so no one can get in it.
But we need to get in it to see.
She would open it when
That
she
would
sees.
stop everyone else from getting in there.
Okay.
But that'll also notify them that people are around.
Yeah.
When we get close.
Yeah, maybe we should give a signal or something.
I gotta be like 30 feet of it.
Okay. How far are we out right now?
You're at about 120.
So probably when we get to like 10 feet of it, have her do it.
I can do it before then.
But we don't want to set any.
Yeah,
we don't want to set off any alarms. That's
Alright.
the problem.
I'm going to locate object Goldine. Is he in the cart?
Yeah, there's a different spell that lets you load.
Or locate
There's
person?
locate
It's-
person.
I have locate person.
It's like, he's not an object. Yeah, he's in there.
Object you could do.
His gear, I guess.
Well, he also has a Thor's hammer.
Oh,
He has to have,
He's seen it.
has it seen it? Or, yeah, he's seen it. Yeah, you could do that.
He has seen it.
Well, we already know he's in the thing, so.
We don't know. We don't
No,
know.
I
No,
don't.
he just told us.
No.
Locate person.
Locate person.
He's in there.
Okay.
Locate creature. It's called.
I mean, he's a creature.
That's racist.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was listening carefully because you hadn't mentioned exactly he was in there yet.
That's why.
So I-
you click off and he's there.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's in the cart.
Okay. I
That's
mean,
gameplay, guys.
Okay, I think that it might be best if we
Us
try
two
to
go
stealth,
first, yeah.
stealth up and try to get him,
You two?
Or us three, probably.
or probably us three.
the only,
yeah.
I was gonna say, probably the only person to be able to pick up his butt is me.
I can.
Is your strength up there?
I
Oh,
can
if you turn.
Yeah,
I'd say
yeah,
if you
yeah,
maybe
bear,
like
wolf, like literally, I'll carry him away.
Okay.
So
Or he could be 5
maybe
to 10
just
feet
have you
behind.
kind of wait, and just in case we get spotted.
You could be
All right.
If you need me, I could like. Here, quick picture. She picks up Cornelius. I'm so sorry, baby, but it's gonna be okay. And you can see Cornelius into a hawk. Okay.
He's a familiar. He can change shape.
I'm totally astounded by this.
He goes, "It's okay, baby," and you see Cornelius go like, "Rah, rah, rah," like ruffle his feathers a little bit, and then just takes off. and goes and perches on the top of the ship. It's just a regular. It didn't like I say a hawk, more like a seagull. So it just perches up there and is looking down, and you see Liren grab your shoulder and go like, when I do this, I won't be able to see or hear anything, so I'm going to need you to pull my arm if anything happens, okay? And you see her eyes go, and she's looking through Cornelius.
And I imagine this is where she'll trigger.
That was pretty dope.
So we got to make another stealth roll to approach Kurt.
And pass without trace is still on.
Yep, over an hour until you drop it.
36.
Is it over
26?
No. I don't know. Is that enough?
It would be a very hard DC. Because the DC, for you who don't, and people who don't know, it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Nearly impossible is 30. You both technically beat it. You're the only one that didn't beat a nearly impossible, but it's not nearly impossible. The rain is starting to come down. They may have dark vision, but it's still the rain is still blocking them. So you make your way stealthily up to the cart. When you look around, there are two bugbears carrying 2 cages each with what appears to be like clockwork, like small dogs. Walk up to it, and they're walking away, so no one's in the cart currently.
So
This is our chance.
Stealth into the cart.
Or
How close are we to the cart?
You're at it.
Oh, we're already at it, so might just
Yeah, can
open
we,
the door and have you change.
is it like an actual cart or is it like
Can we see into the cart? Can we
Yeah.
see him where we are?
Closed.
It's closed. Can we find traps?
I'm gonna have my dagger ready. I don't know.
inside, right? Or
Find
investigation?
traps as a spell.
Yeah, she can just.
Sure.
And yeah,
Good.
it'd be for you. It'd be investigation to see if you can. She can just go. You do it. Nothing alerts you from the door.
Is it locked?
It is.
Okay, I'm gonna try to pick the lock because I think I have lock picks. But what is that?
Who's the
performance?
highest?
It would
Sleight
be
of
Dex, so your sleight of hand's probably better
It's-
than mine.
Your
It's
sleight of hand plus proficiency.
Proficiency, yeah.
So your proficiency modifier
My
is.
sleight of hand's 11,
So
and
plus
Your proficiency is.
3.
So you get a plus 14 to the roll.
that's 14, so 28.
28. You're just like, I picked hard unlocks when I was a baby. And just. And you look in, flash of lightning, as it illuminates. There are two like bags that are fairly large, like a medium-sized bag in there.
Which one is Goldine? I know.
It's the right one.
Is the other one a person bag too?
You do not know.
is it the same size as him? You said.
It's same size, not the same shape.
It's,
So
You grab it.
we'll take a look at the other
yeah.
one.
yeah.
You shape
Can we open the bag
like cautiously.
cautiously?
I'm gonna have my die shows out and ready.
You open the bag. It's a bunch of food.
Oh.
How heavy is that?
It's the size of Galdine, so like 50
The food isn't as
pounds.
heavy as-
50 pounds.
I'm just gonna take some.
We can
Some food.
between the two of us, we can carry it with our stealth.
We're just like
we're both carrying this while he's carrying.
no.
Rogues.
I drop
Pass without trace.
no.
Don't attack person.
Hold on.
Because you can't have both of the both concentration.
Well, obviously, you probably
Yeah.
drop detect person.
I dropped attack person.
You have it's because that's also concentration, right?
Yeah.
So you drop that to cast pass without trace. So, are you gonna drop pass without trace?
No, because I'm gonna keep it as I
No.
turn into a bear and fuck off.
Okay. So you just see a bear.
With Goldine.
Yeah, sprint.
Yeah.
How fast is a bear? Hold on.
Bears are fast.
This is another stealth check.
For you two, not the bear that's running.
Because he's not being stealthy.
Oh,
Bears can't run. Be stealthy.
80 feet.
What?
80 feet.
Yeah, you're booking it.
32.
34.
Now, oh, actually, you guys can't.
Because we're right
Because-
beside the bear?
Because as soon as he leaves 30 feet, you lose it. So if
They have to be running with me.
you're on all
Yeah,
at the run,
yeah.
well,
so you can't stealth it.
Oh, okay.
So you guys all,
It's still
Okay,
silent.
we're booking it.
it's you're not leaving no trace.
Yeah.
It's not silent. You're just leaving no trace.
So we're gonna use our dash,
Yes.
basically. Okay.
Not silent though.
Yeah.
So in the wet on the dirt, you just hear. You see Liren goes, we've been spotted. He's like, come back. And he's like,
Look behind me, cast darkness towards the immediate area.
towards the cart.
Towards around where the cart was, yes.
Okay, there's a bubble of darkness.
Are we close enough where they can hear us?
Oh, hold on.
There's
I
they
can't.
can see that.
Never
way.
mind, I can't.
You
I'm out of spell.
Oh.
So I can,
Oh
yeah,
no, you
yeah,
can go
yeah.
like,
Never
I
mind.
could do, and it like.
Are we close enough so he can hear us?
But I can cast thaumaturgy in another direction.
You can, but the difference is
They
know.
see us.
they see you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Right.
So, and that's
we
when
would've-
you see.
we should have used it before.
Because thaumaturgy is a small thing.
It's a sound, an incoherent. It can't be like, it can be
A
murmurs.
voice booms up to 3
No,
times
yeah,
as loud as
it
normal
booms.
for 1
It
minute.
boom, but you can also do murmurs. But it boom.
Yeah, they see us.
They see you with
I mean, you could say
a
something
bag on the
like-
back of a bear and 2 people running next to it.
You could have it where it sounds like another person saying there's more over there.
You can't do words.
You do a boom at the back of the boat to signify that something might have escaped.
At this point, their long bows are out, going like.
I can say, so back to my first question, can they hear us if we talk to them?
I mean, if you yell at them, you can't like be like.
Because can you like drop lightning on the ship?
No.
Not yet.
I have to kill 10 things before I can call lightning.
Never mind.
That
That
I'm at like 3.
That would
You
have been
need
really
7
cool
more.
distraction.
Yeah, I need like 7 more.
They're shooting at the bear. What's your AC?
13.
Okay, they all hit.
Okay.
I got 17.
No, as a person.
As a bear,
Oh.
no.
How many is that?
4.
4 arrows.
Yeah.
Remember, he said there's like 20 of these things on this boat.
I know, I was just curious how many hit him.
25.
Okay.
As all 4 just pierce into your back.
I keep running. Doesn't matter.
Wait, isn't technically Goldine on the back?
I'm imagining it's more up here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I imagine it more of Bilal like went and then went down to a bear and picked him up instead of like trying to like you guys pick up Goldine. So you hear an undercommon like, stop them! They're taking the prize!
That's not good.
Just keep running.
Yep.
Keep dashing.
Guys, let's go!
Can Liren do like shape water to distract anything?
Liren, shake
Is
the
she
boat.
close enough to?
She's not close enough to.
Yeah. I don't
Ah,
think so.
dang it.
That's right, she has to be within 30
But
feet.
you see her stop and like look at you guys and go. You look at you, just go.
What are you gonna do?
Leave. Get him out of here.
Who's the second? You need to. If she's staying, somebody else needs to stay.
Yeah.
I'm like signaling in bear.
Yeah, you can't say that. So you'd have. It's what Storm would do.
Yeah, it's Storm
You can't signal in bear.
So
Sword
like
would stay
Storm.
with her regardless. What did you? Because you're like the type that would be no.
Yeah, or we're
left
like, all right,
behind.
girl, let's go.
Oh wait, I'm no friend
The
left
two-
behind mentality too, though.
So the 3 of
you
you.
didn't. You got Goldine.
No,
No,
he
I
has
have
nothing.
I know. You guys have Goldine.
So you're like, okay, big bruisers, let's do this. So
I can't believe I missed this.
as you guys run in a full dash, the storm picks up, and it's beginning to like semi hail. And it doesn't really hurt you.
Can I do a religion check?
You certainly can.
How are you seeing this at this point with that distance?
That was
Your
a
distance is
that was
low.
a 20 to a 2.
That
Damn it.
was cocked.
Yeah.
If it was cocked, if
cocked.
it's
was
cocked, you
cocked.
get a reroll.
Okay.
I can't.
That's not going to be any better.
It was cocked.
That's 14.
What are you doing with your religion check?
I am.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll
Give
be-
me strength.
I'm gonna be like
Call lightning.
yeah, brother
on
Thor.
this ship.
In this time of our need, we have rescued we have rescued Goldine, follower of you. And in this time, we could definitely use a small bit of help, whether it's giving me your strength to help ward off these, to help those who cannot help themselves right now.
I heard thunder.
Silent for a second,
Mm-hmm.
and then lightning strikes in front of you and causes a small ring of fire in front of you.
Oh shit!
Couldn't hit the ship.
So you're standing there now with fire in front of you as Liren holds her hand like this and waits as they get into the cart and begin to approach. And as they approach the side, you guys are just booking it. As they approach, she goes, and go. Right as soon as they approach the fire and start to slow down so they can like work their way around it, you see a paw come out and go onto the horses.
Oh, jeez.
Poor horses.
It's a fail and a fail. So both horses are now trapped underneath an earth paw as the carriage goes and falls over to the side.
Grab her and run.
And now we go. And then she just books it.
Could I possibly pick her up? Would the ring of jumping give me something that I could? Because it's further than my regular distance. Could I grab her and like try and jump with her,
away.
like closer to where you guys are?
It would be a strength.
Before that, fail. The horses are both crushed.
Oh no! She killed horses too.
Everybody in this game is a horse
I
murderer.
haven't touched one.
Sign me up. What? Wait a minute.
I haven't.
Liren
killed a horse
goes
either.
desperate times and just runs. You see it hit the
You
horses.
just see tear fall from her eye. I'm sorry.
Pretty much. You see the paw hits. She goes, desperate time, desperate measures. Crushes it. And just the paw goes and pushes them into the ground and breaks them. She goes, and just runs. And so the two bugbears are like, you hear like in undercover like,
You hear.
you hear, Rin away.
Fred.
So you dash away. She's a little bit slower.
Yeah.
Took a lot out of her to like.
Well, which is why I suggested if I could like pick her up.
She is
like,
wearing
jump
heavy armor as well.
But he's carrying nothing. He can carry like.
Yeah, you have to do a
300
strength check to
pounds
see if you can do it.
Yeah.
I'd say it might save time just to keep running.
You think?
If you fail, yeah.
You could totally
Yeah,
hit a nat
that's
one,
true.
slip, fall, and then
You're
catch
true.
up.
All right. So
Like the whole rope
we'll keep
incident?
running, but I'm gonna roll to see what would have happened.
Oh, that would have been nice.
Yeah,
well.
16 plus
4
4
yeah.
strength for grapple. And
You would have put her on your shoulders,
Hmm.
but you both running. You're a little bit faster than her. But
I'm gonna stay with her though.
okay, so you guys run, and on your heels, you hear more like. As the arrows stop falling, and you make your way away
We're probably
towards
gonna slow
Granite.
down to let them catch up.
No, I'm booking.
They're
it back
booking
to
it.
the city.
Just get somewhere safe.
I'm pretty sure we're safe at this point.
I do not.
Mm.
care.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
So
I'm booking it straight to.
The Coliseum or the
No.
office?
The
hospital?
tavern.
Yes.
Somewhere.
Same.
That's the word.
you make it back, and about 5 minutes later, Soren and Liren show up.
Yeah, as
There
soon as
goes. Cal, I killed 2 horses.
Cal pulls out a thing of whiskey, cracks it open. It'll be all right.
Precious baby.
I'm just like,
I love that
I'm
you're
like,
opening up whiskey while you're
they're
in
there.
front of a bar
They're
where we
there.
drink free.
that's a good. That's a good point.
I mean, I have whiskey. I might as well drink it.
That's a good point.
How,
We have all
much?
this food.
How long?
Kind of way.
So you all make it back. Galdine is unconscious. He appears to be severely injured.
How large is the entranceway? Do I
do-
have to turn back into a human?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, human. You don't call yourself a human.
Humanoid.
You ain't say you ain't human.
Question.
14?
What?
14 for strength check?
You start dragging him.
Alright.
I'll help. Well,
Okay, so with 2 of you doing it, you're fine.
I'll take the big bag of food.
Well, we didn't take the bag of food. We just grabbed some food.
I thought we.
No.
I thought we were
Especially
sharing the
no.
weight.
I just said we grabbed what we could.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
I'm still happy with that.
You walk in, the barkeep's like,
I'll take your share then.
"What in the bloody hell is going on?"
She's gonna be like,
It's been a long
if anybody
day.
asks, we're not here.
Oh, my
Persuasion?
headache is gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, Cal Charisma.
I know. Come on,
Can I
charisma.
give you advantage?
No.
Oh,
Ooh.
where's that? So that's gonna be not nat 20.
He goes, all right, I've seen weird shit.
Thanks, friendo.
Toss him a silver. Thanks, bud.
Oh, that's right. Silver's soft.
Can we get food
yeah,
and,
it
and
is.
alcohol to the room, please?
Yeah.
Toss him another silver.
Sending food and alcohol to an empty room. Weird, but okay.
To an empty room.
Yeah.
To an empty room. Because we're not
Oh.
So I got a sword moment.
I don't know. Maybe
an
we
empty
said
room.
we didn't go to
there.
the
To an empty
or
room.
something.
Cal's
I
like,
know.
yeah, because nobody's there.
Someone goes, oh, yeah.
We don't currently.
Lyrin's like, dead horses. Guys, that was awesome.
So are we all going to one room for the moment?
Yeah. at this
Yeah.
point.
That's my vote.
Or maybe just the top level.
You see her burn down the spell and go, Bird, pet Cornelius. I'm sorry.
Once we get into the room, I'm gonna cast alarm on that room.
Okay. So you take your thread, put it at the doorway, around the room, your silver thread.
The
Yeah.
window.
And this one I'm gonna make an audible,
So everyone
so
can hear.
everybody can hear it.
There it goes.
You know when the
So,
when the guy comes for our food, that's gonna freak us out.
It's hostile, people.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
I didn't know
yes.
that.
she can name him as a non-hostile.
Oh, we should put it on the whole first floor. I mean, top.
Can't
floor.
do that.
No.
It's a
It's a
lot of
limited
thread.
space. Yeah.
Limited space. She has to put out silver thread. There's a component to it. It doesn't burn it. You can wrap it up every time, but you have to put it out.
Okay.
But
So you
it
see
can
her-
wear out.
You see her go around the room, literally from edge to edge on the baseline, up to the windowsill, and place down. And you see it a faint bluish, like silver glow go around as she ties the knot and finishes it.
That's kind of cool.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a medicine check to see if there's any like necrotic damage, any
Go.
poison. 24.
He has a clockwork card on
Shit.
Come
He has a
on.
clock.
Is it
heart.
active? Okay, so dispel.
Spell roll.
That is 21. Nope. Alright, I have one more try for this.
Did you guys mention ripping a heart out of her?
Yeah, they immediately regretted it.
Because it
Yeah,
almost killed
it
her.
almost killed me.
Oh,
It deals proportional damage.
Alright,
never mind.
second try, pray to my god for help.
Roll religion
That's cocked, thank god.
then. Roll on the table.
I was wondering why do you always hold yours?
18 plus.
Yes. I'll give you advantage.
Okay.
As you stand by the window, you're like, come on, you gave me. And like you look down to your pen and it.
Not any better.
You try. You focus all of your everything you can from nature and from the moon, and you try and imagine like a small moonbeam going into it and breaking it down from the inside, but it won't penetrate. You feel like you're hitting a wall every time.
Because every time you touch.
I mean, I could try to cast Mage Hand to take it out, but I
He
would.
might die and
Yeah,
I don't have
I
any healing
know.
spells left.
I'll
What if
life
you tried
goddess.
an acid arrow and try melting it?
Just the heart.
Yeah.
How about we go get the mage, the other mage?
Is it not above the same heart? Like, would that kill him?
I mean, that would probably be a medicine check, which I'm not very good at.
Oh,
But
I've already done all the checking for the
For-
medicine.
The medicine check, it's above his heart.
Yeah.
It's also pretty deep.
Is it continuing to burrow down?
At a slow pace, yes.
Yeah,
I mean-
we're
It's about 3-4 cents.
He might be able to melt
So-
at least like a good cap off, like a good part of it.
Well,
off.
34 centimeters for how long? Over what time period?
It's gonna after with the medicine check you rolled, you realize that they cut and then put it in that deep, and so it's not moving that fast. It's just been in there.
I just found out
Okay.
on the floor.
oh, thank you.
So over 8 hours, would it bury itself all the way in?
You can surmise probably.
Okay, so we can go get Wonder Emporium, try and ask him, or we can go get the mage
Or even Dalmine.
or Delmine.
I think Wonder Emporium would probably be best bet because you have.
She's at
I'm saying
Dalmine's
you
at-
have both options.
You can't leave. because you've cast alarm. You
But
have
I've
to-
made it audible. I don't have to be there, correct?
No.
You don't? No, you
Yeah.
have to be in it, right?
She said it so that it
Yeah,
triggers.
yeah.
How close is
Okay.
Wonder?
It just triggers. If
Yeah.
she had to be
Okay.
How close is Wonder Emporium to
10-minute walk.
10 minutes. So
2? People should stay behind.
13, sorry, I said 15.
I'm gonna
We'll
stay
go.
with him.
yeah. So
Okay.
only me and Cal will go.
Lyran's gonna
Okay, I'll
sit down like with her sword in her lap, be like, we gotta figure this shit out.
I'll stay behind with you guys.
Okay. So we'll make our way to the Wonder Emporium.
At this point, I'm gonna take the arrows out of my back that have been sitting there.
Do you need help with that?
No,
Okay.
I took no damage.
Do you need cure wounds?
Thankfully, they fell out.
Yeah, when you transform,
Your
you pop
magic
out.
buffs it.
Fair enough.
So
They're
there's
sitting
just 4
outside.
arrows outside of the ground. So who's all going?
It's
me
just
and
us
Just
two.
those two.
Okay, so you, Lyran, and Soren are in the room.
Mhm.
That's the first. You've been alone with Lyran, but only when she was inebriated. So, actually, with the time that it is, we're gonna take a quick break.
Dang, I was gonna ask
We'll
a
be back in about
question.
10 minutes.
I was gonna say, should we tie him up because he could be taken over? But no,
So,
that's
I mean, it's gonna happen right. It's picking right up. So, about 15 minutes, we'll be back. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have any questions or any comments, put them in there now. I'm not really gonna move from this chair. It's so comfy and nice. So, we'll see you in about 15 minutes. Whenever it decides to. Welcome back, everyone.
We're back.
And we're back live. Hope you guys had a good break. We don't have a giveaway. Sorry, we're not made of money. I'll give you a free hug.
Yay, hugs!
So,
Actually, never mind.
the group is after splitting off with Sorn, Leon, and Lyran staying in the room, and Bilal and Cal heading to Wesley's Wonder Emporium, hoping to find Wesley or Dowmine. Yes.
While I'm in the room, I'm because I have his sword. I'm going to cut the end of my finger with this sword, and I'm going to draw the rune for good health and healing, and on like one on each of his pectoral areas, and across his
Boobies.
lower abdomen. I'm going to do end strife rune in blood.
Take 1 point of damage.
1 point! Oh my god!
And
Sorn
that was,
just collapses.
You just
that's
passed
it.
it
That
out.
was it. That was the last straw. We didn't realize that his sword was so deadly with that one.
Question.
Yes.
Leon talking to Soren. Should we tie him up because he has clockwork in him, like the spider took me over and the other sprout little person? I feel like we should restrain him. He's strong and big.
I mean, even when we start removing the heart, body would probably start to thrash, so it's probably not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Just for even the procedure itself would probably be painful.
Okay, roll me a sleight of hand to see how well how dexterous you are.
So we'll have you do
Yeah.
it, and I help.
Yeah.
No.
You have advantage.
Okay. I'm so
Thank
glad for
God.
the advantage.
Thank God.
15.
They're pretty strong. They're pretty stable, from what you can tell. You have no idea what kind of monstrous strength he could have, but you're like, that would hold me.
Well, not as big or strong, so.
Lyran looks over and goes, all right. The door's locked, right?
I'll get
Did they
up.
lock it?
I'll get up and go lock it.
Lyran sits over you, has her rapier in her hand. This is the first time you ever actually really looked at it.
Mm-hmm.
You see the rapier. It looks ornate and beautiful from what the surface value, but when you look at some of the make and the mold and the actual handguard itself, it looks crude and harsh. But also inside are like words that you don't understand. But you can feel a little bit of energy coming off of it.
Mm-hmm. So can I feel like what type of energy? Like good or
No,
bad?
you just know that there's something in this blade. She sits and goes, well, Soren, now that we're alone with him,
I don't know.
you gonna betray us?
I don't think at this point I would. I mean, considering everything we've been through, plus I kind of can't.
That wouldn't stop you.
It would kill me.
True, but that doesn't mean you're not going to betray us after we're done.
Who knows what's gonna happen after?
Well then,
I mean, so far.
I'll warn you, Leon.
I
Liren may be a friendly member of our group, but we have seen her do acts of great violence, even more so than myself.
I froze someone to death and then shattered them.
Because she felt like it.
I mean, wait, did I see the horse thing?
No.
No.
Oh, I didn't see that. Dang it. I'm just gonna just blinks there, and then probably
Sorcerer
continue.
sitting there with a tankard.
Just blinks there and continue with like, I have no reason to betray you, and I
Hold on
will
your
say
hand.
I like your company.
Hold on your hand then.
Hold on. Why? I didn't hold up my
you did,
hand yet.
okay.
I said why.
So just do it.
For a display of trust, I shall.
Puts the sword there and goes, cuts your hand. And like reaches out to you.
Okay.
Like a blood pact.
Alright. Well, now that's done.
Another mark shows up on your hands.
Oh no!
It's the mark of a possum. It's like
Oh my god! I have cool like awesome ones and then just like a possum.
Is that like her like Game of Thrones logo? She's like the House of
Just
Possums.
goes, yeah, I didn't figure most people wouldn't agree to me slashing their hand if they didn't feel something true.
So what was all that about?
Huh, no. Just
Is that another blood pact?
Leo.
of between us? Yeah, magically? Unless this thing does it, I don't know.
Leon, remember, this is a group that's been forced together under unusual
Oh,
circumstances.
I understand.
And our
that
first
now.
meeting was you trying to kill a friend of ours. And
Understandably.
yes, so you can understand where some of the group is still wary. Definitely, Calmine has connected with you as far as the rogues of the group.
It's really cool that you can sneak down.
Appreciate it.
Liren has her ways. Bilal seems indifferent about everybody, so he seems fine enough with you. And you and I have spoken, and we know that you probably don't want to betray me either. Right?
I can't take you seriously. I don't even know what I was gonna
just looks and
say.
goes, damn. That's down. That's ice cold.
I'm just fucking you, Leon. I'm
Wanna have a drink game?
I was thinking of like what to say, but I was
You're,
like,
you're like,
I don't
it's
know.
like, I'm just fucking with you. Oh, thank
I, was
I'm
like,
not
I would think at this point I have at least earned close enough trust to not be
Mostly for
threatened.
me, yeah. But
Yes.
the true test is, she pulls out some alcohol. How much can you drink?
Well,
I'm gonna look at Lear and be like, how much can you drink?
Want to find out?
I've
You see
seen
her-
you
I mean, I
intoxicated
gave her a
several
whole
times.
bottle of whiskey.
You
yeah.
see her like like flick the cork out of the bottle, and then she just goes like, and shapes the alcohol out. Who's first?
I'll drink to that.
Open up.
This is weird.
It's like a flip. It's like a.
I caught like
Your mouth's open enough. She just throws the alcohol in.
It's like,
Shapes it in. She makes it.
so I'll do a
She
concept.
makes it not cold but cool, so it's smooth. How about you, Soren? Ready? Bam! And then you just hear lift up the rest and just go. So here, as it goes in, her blue water ganassi kind of muddles into like the brown of the whiskey
yeah, I
for
saw it
and then
last
goes
time.
away.
yeah.
Well, this will be fun while we wait. Hopefully, he doesn't try and kill us. Go away, Nosy.
It happens every day now.
My drinking problem is really picking up.
So, as you guys are walking out in the cold, dark rain while they're partying,
And we are going to
Delmine?
Delph. Probably.
I don't have any more points in me. I have a +2 without the bonus.
You guys should be fine.
Yeah, I can't imagine why you'd have to.
In the
sell.
city, I don't see why.
Yeah.
I mean, I could turn into a horse if you want to just double dash there.
Okay.
That's kind
Careful.
of him. Most
Horses
people
die
wouldn't
pretty
want to-
fast in this game.
Yeah.
It's okay.
All right, let's do that.
Okay, I'm pretty sure a horse's speed are 80 natural, so.
I don't know. She could be the next one to kill a horse.
Cal accidentally stabs the horse in the
Just slip the. Oh no!
You know, I don't like your complaints.
Good thing you said it.
I think it's. I don't have it pulled up, but you going by horse or how are you going?
Riding horse?
Did you just call him a whore?
Yes.
Horse.
I'm gonna be. He's
Multiple
gonna turn into a horse, and I'm gonna be like.
60, so
That's what I was
120.
thinking. 60.
Yeah.
So you're gonna.
He's gonna turn into a horse, and be like,
If
"This
it's
is
60,
weird."
I'm just gonna
Hey,
be
look,
a wolf,
Tor.
'cause
He-
I feel cooler.
Cal's riding.
As
a
I get
wolf.
on the horse, I say, "I'm gonna
No, on
take
a wolf.
Oh, on a wolf. Damn it!
Hey, look, Cal's riding.
So as you're running through the streets,
I'm a junk.
several guards take notice of a large wolf running through the streets
It has a rider.
with they know Cal. That doesn't mean they're okay with
That's
it.
literally like my life experience, like what I want as an assassin.
You see someone go, excuse me.
We're training.
Olympics.
Message back to him. Below needed his nightly run.
Roll persuasion. Disadvantage
Disadvantage. Oh darn.
because you're doing something slightly.
19 and 20. So 19.
You just hear him quickly say, "Little weird, but okay."
It took me a second to process what you said.
No, we were okay.
You said it
he
so
only
fast.
has so long to be like, "Little weird, but okay." And then you see, like, you look in the distance as he like turns around and goes.
This night gets
There's another
crazy.
guard like. What?
As you ride through, it turns your 15-minute walk into about
2 minutes.
a 5-minute run. You hear people going. "Ah!"
Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me.
You see a bunch of people like close their windows. You make it to the front.
Closed.
Technically, yeah.
Can I knock on the door?
As soon as she gets back.
So you're going back to knock on the door.
Mm-hmm.
After a little bit, you don't hear anything, and then you see a light above turn on. Well, come on, not turn on, but and then
What time is it?
later at night.
It's like,
Oh, okay.
So it's around 11:30.
Okay.
So you hear like it's down mine. Cal, what are you? But hi, Balon, what are you doing here?
I'm sorry to disturb you so late at night, but
She's wearing a black silk like dress. I mean, like a nightgown.
Is Cal's mom hot?
a little bit.
And she had to get her looks from somewhere, right?
That's what's going on in the drinking game right there. Talking about
Like Leon's just like, it's like, so, do you guys think cow mom's hot? Because I do. Leon's like, am I pretty?
yeah.
Someone's like, am I pretty?
Okay.
Oh boy.
This drinking game has gone too far.
Yeah.
My one love, she's dead in hell.
Continue what you were gonna say.
I'm sorry to disturb you this late, but we have a friend that is in immediate threat of having his life ended.
What do you mean?
Galdine got taken. He has a heart on him. I've tried to dispel it twice. I failed.
It's all right. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes it doesn't.
Performance
Yeah.
issues.
Oh god, it's Greg all over again.
I guess I can come take a look. Come in from the rain. Come on. Come in.
But we're gonna leave.
So you're like, turn on some like torches. Give me a moment. I will be right back. Don't steal anything.
Dang it.
Looks at you. Please.
100% what up?
I'm gonna create 2 chairs in motion for you for one of them.
Are there not chairs there?
Why are you creeping?
Why would I need a
There's a
chair?
library also, so I'm sure there's chairs.
I'm just looking at you, and then I look back at the chair, and then I look at you.
Cal looks at me and goes, yeah, it's a nice chair, Bilal, thanks.
Cal sits in the chair looking like a pissed off 5-year-old.
About 5 minutes later, Downline comes back in like her travel wear,
Makeup.
puts up her hood, has her like bag of books. Okay, let's go.
Alright, thank you.
Why did you build chairs in here?
I've been running for the past 5 hours.
What am I supposed to do with these?
Sell them.
I can burn them.
Not in here.
Of course not.
We'll deal with the chairs later.
I could burn them, not in here.
You and your friends all have impulse issues.
So true.
We'll discuss our impulse issues later.
All right, let's
For
go.
the record, I've been very nice to her.
Oh, I have too.
See, we're fine.
She.
I actually haven't interacted with her, have I?
Yeah,
No.
me neither.
No.
Me neither.
Yeah.
I just said, come on, let's go.
Well, because I wasn't even there.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because I was in the office.
Arrested.
Yeah, I was
So we're gonna head back.
Why did your cat eye me like your cat eyed me so hard?
That's what she does.
She's like,
She's a
I'm
cat.
Racist.
You make your you turn it back into.
I'm out of shapes.
Oh, so you're walking.
Yeah.
She's walking through the rain like I hate rain.
I'm sorry for having to call you out.
So how did your friend get infected with the clockwork heart?
So we went into the basement where all the creatures are kept in the Coliseum.
Mm-hmm.
There were bugbears, and they had stolen most of the creatures. We dispatched the last group, found the trails of where they had a battle with Goldine, found a sword. After a little bit more investigation, we found the trail to where they took him, followed it all the way, discovered it was actually him through spells, stole his body, and then ran.
I don't understand why they'd want his body. Wait, no,
They said
I
it was
get
a
it.
trophy.
I get it. I've seen him.
Do what you want. What you want.
He's a dragonborn who kicks ass.
He's large. He probably has a lot of heft to him. He probably could handle the full clockwork transformation.
Just call him fat.
She's a little like hazy, like
Sorry.
Oh my god, guys, get it together.
I can't. When he said, he's like, he's large, all I could think about was the damn old Popeye movie with the song, he's large.
It concerns me that they're making such bold moves. They must have heard Droppelman's dead.
From what it looked like, they had been acting for at least a day to clear out.
So
the
they
basement.
probably heard Droppelman was dead and decided to come collect what they were owed.
Yeah.
Well, see the imp here on her shoulder. Go on the lookout. The imp, like, flares off. Little bugger. You make your way back. I need Constitution checks from everyone. Oh yeah, Lyran's fine.
Oh,
Oh god, this is gonna suck.
That's a 14.
You're
13.
Tipsy.
Okay.
Lyran.
Thank God my con's plus 7.
Mine's +1.
Lyran got above a 20, so she's like, I don't feel anything.
Well, she is mostly more.
Literally, the whole thing is out of her getting drunk. You come back and you hear. You guys do.
Is there a peephole on the door?
That's a good question.
It's us.
I'm still going to look through the peephole.
No.
You see him. At this point, you guys.
Who is it?
It's Downline, Bilal, and Cal.
Because I forgot, we asked for food like forever ago.
You guys got it.
Oh, we already got it. Oh, okay.
That's where we got the alcohol from.
I just want to make sure it wasn't a shapeshifter too, so.
Downline is completely dry. Two prestidigitation. Just. Do you guys need. Right off?
I mean, I could
Yeah.
prestidigitation.
Thank you.
Hey! Good job, sweetie.
See what we get
Just
some
gonna use
mouth
produce
from.
flame and like blow dry.
Just touches you.
Good, this is so much
It's also
Slightly
flame
singed
indoors.
eyebrows.
Door opens.
Impulse issues. All right, where is everyone?
She just walked in the room.
I mean,
Did they open the door?
Yeah, I said
Yeah,
open over the door.
Okay. There, and I see the bottles are these, and then this.
We
little
try to
bit-
hide the bottle.
I'm just gonna be like, group, down my group. That's the guy that needs help. I'm gonna point to
hello everyone. I don't believe we've formally met all of you.
You met him slightly.
Leon.
I am Calmine's mother.
Nice to meet you formally.
Nice to meet you formally. I'm sorry if she's been troublesome.
More entertaining than anything.
Cal's gonna go down to the bar.
As you, I would prefer if you'd stay.
I mean, if you're gonna be rude, I'm not gonna stay.
What mother doesn't razz her daughter a little?
I wouldn't know.
I'm sorry, but can we?
I wouldn't either. Let's get on with this.
Fired.
Can we heal our dying friend, please?
Yes. Here, fluff of her robe.
Matrix.
All right. Let me try and remove this.
If possible.
Should we hold him?
I mean, I can try and dispelling it. I can only do so many.
Sora, maybe you should hold him down.
It's a nat 20. You see walk
Oh shit!
She walk over. She goes, "Can I see my book?"
Pull it out, hand it to her.
Glad she didn't go downstairs.
Flips to the page. Points to the notebook. See her like look down like that. Good. Closes it. You see some black ethereal energy approach her hand, and she reaches down towards the clockwork and places her hand flat on it. And then after a moment, there's doo-dum, doo-dum, doo-dum. Well, it's not a heartbeat, it's her pulling it out. And she dispels it,
That's what I thought.
and in one fell swoop, she goes and takes it out.
And as soon as she does so, cure wounds.
And
Wounds.
take out an acid arrow.
15.
You healed just as much as he took.
Cool.
I'm gonna pull out an acid arrow.
Can we keep
And
this
then-
one?
Going to stab it, I guess.
If you
Basically.
just have one in her hand, you're gonna let it put down.
I'm gonna let her put it down.
Oh, I thought
And
you
then
were
I'll
like,
just
dance.
stab it. Just stab it.
Do you want to waste her or do you want to
Roll attack.
I say you don't want to have her just
No.
melt it.
I'm just gonna stab it. I'll waste it.
It's all out of instinct at this
Yeah.
point.
Yes, we're an impulse group, according to Dalmai.
When it comes to the clockwork, we don't have
17.
time
I
to
still
wait.
don't know
17.
anything.
Hit.
Okay.
I was originally gonna do that, but then we started drinking. I was gonna talk to you more about
yeah.
clockwork.
So treat it like a dagger.
That conversation like flipped 3 different ways.
7, 9.
You start to burrow through it. It doesn't completely destroy it, but it is definitely damaged. As it does, you see a black, viscous, like slime-like liquid pour out as each heartbeat, like. It's still going.
Being careful not to touch the viscous ooze. Gonna pull out another acid arrow.
Okay.
Do it again. Which is above 20, 23.
You hit the not moving item.
I would be surprised if you guys.
10.
Still up.
Dalmai, can you
Again.
help her?
At this point, it's starting to. Necrotic energy is flowing out of it. She's like, "Oh, I don't like the look of that."
Dal, can you?
Do what?
Do you have any acid?
No.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Gonna this time I'm gonna use my cloak and sort of like just cover my face because I'm seeing this necrotic
Yeah, I'm gonna
energy
cover
flow
mine
out.
as well.
Gonna do it again.
Pull up my beard.
That's 27.
It's a hit.
I like how she actually covered her face.
Yeah. 8.
I need everyone to make a Constitution.
Hops out window. You said save?
Nat 20.
18.
You're good.
16.
You're good.
Oh my god.
12.
You, Dalmine, and Liren.
Fall.
and Galdine
Who's already out?
all take.
These hearts are getting bad.
I know.
Can you see like a barrel of acid? Just drop it in.
Yeah. 16, there we go. I was like, no, that's not right, man. 16 points of necrotic damage.
I thought you were going to say 50, and I was like, oh no!
So
I
do
thought you
you
were
listen
gonna say
to
50 or something.
Galdine?
I'm saying, do you want to just wait till it rests? And like, I mean, after this, I'm pretty sure we're all just like rest.
I don't want him to die in the middle of the night. He got 10 health.
So you took 5.
Well, actually, this is more. He got 14 health.
So you take 1. So you all take necrotic damage, and you all take a point of exhaustion. As you feel the life essence in you, like...
Where's the point of exhaustion?
If you go under
It's
conditions.
No, I don't see it over there. Oh, yep, there it is. So you go all the way down to the bottom, and then it'll say like exhaustion and then level. So you say 1,
Oh.
and if you
You all
click
have
on
one
it,
level
it'll
of
tell you what
exhaustion.
it does.
As you feel your life... well, you don't, though.
I know, I just didn't know that
The
was
3
there.
of them do
Yeah. So
feel
then, and then if you keep going down, it'll tell you what
their
the
life
effect is.
energy get pulled from them and go off into the ether.
This table is ruined, so I'm gonna take it outside. I'm gonna make a new one and then take it outside and then burn that one.
You're going to have to spend some time making a new table.
Okay, that's fine.
Only like a few hours to make a table.
I'll do it tomorrow then.
You're not
shit.
making a
Did she
simple
fully,
thing.
did she destroy the heart though? Okay, it was fully destroyed.
So yeah, so as it melted down, that's when
And
the energy
that's what.
will leave.
Okay.
Think of it almost like the Hellish Rebuke or something. It's like...
Okay. I just want to make sure that that wasn't like a
I stand
defense
up
mechanism.
and I bow. Thank you very much for serving our friend.
It's the least I can do for my daughter.
Uh,
However much she resents me. Doesn't look at you.
would you like us to walk you back, or would you like to spend the night in one of our rooms?
I'd rather go back to bed.
I'm gonna walk her home. Soren's gonna offer to.
Me and Soren, I guess.
I'll go.
Or the 3 of us will go, I guess.
I'll watch Lyran
To
again.
walk me across the hallway?
Oh, I thought she said she wanted to go
Oh,
back.
yeah,
I
she
thought
said
she was-
I'd rather stay here and go to bed.
Oh,
I didn't
okay.
hear
I heard I'd rather go to bed.
Yeah, I thought you
No.
meant go
Our
back.
bed's
so-
here.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So it's you, Lyran. and-
Yeah. So I guess me.
Now we
Lyran,
each have our own room.
You each
Actually-
have your own room.
Oh.
I'm gonna hand my coin to that because I'm gonna stay with Galdine.
yeah,
So I'm
I
like,
was gonna say.
I'll give her mine, so she's gonna have a band.
Wait, I don't get a coin because I wasn't here when you guys
No.
fought.
That's fine.
I guess I'll
so
stay with you guys.
let's assume we're in my room right now,
Okay.
and so then you, Lyran, and Cal have a coin each. Then so-
Right. So then I'll give mine to Delmine so that she can have her room.
Thank you. Takes it, walks across. Walks in, closes the door, and locks it.
So all 3 of us in your room?
She gave you the book back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we're all 3 in your room.
All 4 of you.
We're,
5
the
of
rest
you.
of us are in Bilal's room at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah. Aaron's like, cold?
What, me?
Yes.
No, I'm quite warm. It's not that bad.
Soren.
Huh?
Not that.
Oh, sorry.
Emotionally.
I mean, she was kind of rude.
I am. What do you mean?
Never mind.
No, we're gonna have this out.
Okay. I'm pretty tired, so
Yeah.
if you want to have this out, can you do that in your guys' room? I'd like to.
No, it needs to be
Rest.
addressed.
At least you could shift over there.
No.
Aren't you, I'm,
He's sleeping.
I'm not dealing with this right now.
He's
I'm just
passed
gonna
out.
start walking out.
Really?
Yeah.
On me?
Yeah.
Alright. First sister fight.
Yep, it happens.
Is this where the rest of the guys are just sitting off like, cups of, like,
I'm so quiet.
I'm just gonna go to the room.
I'm just watching.
hand over
Go
a
to your-
popcorn?
Go to my room.
Sometimes, Cal. And just lets the door close.
We look like the Michael Jackson gif.
I'm just
Some of
like
you guys-
sipping alcohol and eat.
Can I help you?
Yes. Could we sleep now?
There's someone in your bed. What are you gonna sleep on?
This corner.
You go to sleep then.
I swear to God. I swear to Moni.
So just turns away and like, he's gonna sit down.
Is my presence stopping you from sleeping?
No, I'm trying to figure out if you're sleeping in here, if you want your own bed.
I'm going to my own room.
Okay.
I was spending time with Leon and Soren.
Do you just want to continue that?
I mean, hey, let's stop that.
You know what? You guys are sometimes just some of the weirdest, rudest people.
What did I do that was
She walks
weird?
out. Who was talking to you?
Stop! Just several of us.
And she just walks out and goes to her
She
room.
literally just cut my hand.
That's what Leon's just like. What did I do? She cut me.
She goes back and closes the door. So now it's just you three. And Goldine.
Alright, I'm gonna get up, lock the door, and then I'm gonna take out my bed cot and lie it like near Goldine so I can monitor him while I sleep.
Aren't these rooms like not that big?
No, they're pretty big.
Oh, they are.
Because they're the
Okay.
champion suites.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll find my.
I was gonna
corner
say
to
I'm sitting
meditate, sleep.
like against the bed.
Quick question: the rooms that we're in, are the doors of the rooms within 20 foot of each other?
Yeah.
So could I technically cast alarm on all 4 doors? Because I still have another.
You'd have to do the
doors, but-
entire hallway. It's got to be a single line of string.
I see what you're saying.
Well, does
Or
she
it
have to
could
do the
be a
hallway, or could it be
box.
from like
Yeah,
the
that's
But
door?
it would still have to be in the hallway. In the middle of the hallway, anyone who walked within.
Yeah.
The box would
that's
be like-
fair.
It's still smaller though.
All right. Well, then I guess I'll just when I get to my room, I'll cast alarm on my room.
So yours is now dispelled.
No, they can still stay. It stays for 8 hours.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
You can have more than one?
And that one's gonna be the mental.
Mine's mental.
Yeah.
Theirs is audible.
Okay, so we'll say for the purpose of the game that you only have enough string to do 2. You can't just infinitely produce string to.
I mean, technically.
It's silver thread, it's different.
Yeah.
Yeah, we bought silver thread when we were in Sonderheim. We bought a whole spool of it.
You didn't.
Yeah,
we
we
did.
You had her buy another
Because that was after I shaved off part of my horn yeah.
Still 2 rooms. And so they're large rooms if you're doing the room.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'm just saying we bought
Yeah.
enough spool to do that.
To do 2 rooms at this size. So, you all going to sleep? Do you guys have anything else to say?
Yeah, I want to inspect my badge, my gym badge.
I'm gonna sleep.
Badge of the moon.
You haven't done it?
I can look at it for over 2 hours.
But that's not the same as identify.
It is.
That sounds weird.
Identify allows you to magically get
Well,
you.
instantly, but if I inspect it for 2 hours, I will get the same effects.
Mm,
If you use a short rest to inspect it, it does the same thing.
Let me check that. I don't.
It might be a long rest, but you can use a rest period to inspect.
No, you have to.
I'm just gonna meditate / rest.
I'm going to use my Yikwa and cut. Or no, I guess I don't need to cut him. I'll just undo the binds that's on Goldine.
Oh yeah, that's right. Let him be.
I don't want him to wake up and be like, "The hell's going on?"
He's passed out. He's
Yeah.
very reminiscent of your mother.
It's what?
Wait a
Of your
minute.
Yeah. I was like, he looks like my mom.
I heard he's reminiscing of your mom. I was like,
No, he's very.
What are you doing?
Soren's mom.
It's very reminiscent of your mother.
In addition to using the identify spell, you can identify a magic item during a short rest.
So,
Dungeon Master's Guide.
isn't that the same with the
Yeah,
tuning?
we have all
too,
stuff.
then?
What?
Isn't that similar to a tuning too?
No, tuning something different.
No, I just can figure out what it does over 2 hours.
As of right now, it does nothing.
Okay.
Like all that for that.
You're like, oh,
Well, as of
it's
right
just
now,
pretty.
you can tell it has an innate
Magic.
connection to your god, and there's a radiant part of it. But as of right now, it doesn't seem to be any sort of active magic.
Mm-hmm.
You
So
get
it kind of works like my my hammer that I wear, where it doesn't really do anything for the most part.
for the moment.
I mean, you have charges.
Well,
no,
that's this hammer.
the
The hammer,
necklace
the one I wear.
Thor, the symbol of Thor's hammer. So rest comes a little uneasy for the night for some people, since after what you guys just went through and everything.
Pass the fuck out.
Yeah, same. Exhaustion. I'm passed out.
I mean, sleeping for 8 hours doesn't mean it's an easy sleep. There's an uneasiness to sleep.
Right. I'm gonna be up a little bit longer. Like I'm not gonna, since I'm not exhausted.
I mean, you don't have to sleep.
You meditate.
No.
4 hours.
I was gonna say.
I would say, yeah, I meditate for 4 hours.
I was gonna say because I'm gonna kind of again do
So
prayer.
to get rid of
like-
exhaustion, you requires food and drink.
So you have to sleep, food, drink.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
You're still technically exhausted until you eat. Well, you're not.
I'm chilling. I mean, we already ate our food.
Well, no, you're not exhausted. It's technically Liren. Liren's not. Downline and Cal are, though. In the morning.
Oh yeah, from the.
Until you eat and drink. So, morning comes. The rain is still going. Fairly heavy. Morning's yours. Galdine is still asleep.
I'm gonna get up in the morning and I'm gonna go knock on the door that my mom went into.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Come in.
And I'm bringing over some of that food I stole.
Oh yeah, I still have that.
Right?
You see her sitting there.
I'm keeping that to myself now. Not a secret, but I mean, like. I'm
Now you
pulling
meditated
it.
for 4 hours, so were you up before us?
Yeah.
He can continue to meditate if
He can meditate as long
Yeah.
as he wants. There's nothing on the wall, baby girl. Go down there.
Just a cat passing in front of your camera
You-
for so often.
You see her, like, hands up. There's, like, small candles and incense burning as she has your book in front of her. Like, come in. And she's not looking. She just has her head down looking at your book.
I do have something actually.
A
After
faint-
her thing.
A faint glow coming from her.
That looks like fun. What you doing?
Trying to seal off his connection.
Alright, I guess I'll leave you to it then.
No, you can come in. It's not labor intensive, it's time intensive.
Gotcha.
You see her book is also open next to her. Can you do give me an Arcana check.
Oh, Jesus.
Possessed.
And you
Kills
died.
all your friends.
19.
Then yourself.
You look and you see a small yellow arcane. It's more like, think of like Sharpie ink, like that kind of like yellow, like
Okay.
yellow gold Sharpie. A small figure sitting on a chair. And through your knowledge, you go, that's Azazel. And there's a small like Azazel, like magical arcane Azazel, just sitting there, like just watching.
Oh, that's neat.
Would you like to talk to him?
Well, actually, I wanted to talk to you.
Can Azazel be here?
I guess. I don't care.
All right. You're good. You see him go. That was pretty tense.
She can see me.
He looks over and goes. Like, he doesn't have a hat on. He just does.
I was gonna say, let's gab.
I'm
He
like
does the action.
kind of weird, like
With the horn.
You don't-
yeah, with my horn, like.
My dear, you don't have to tip your horns at me. It's a formal gesture.
Oh, okay.
Looks over now. Now. You sure she's yours?
I knew that was coming.
Give her some slack.
All right,
I
look.
sure did when I left her.
I know that I haven't been super nice, and I know that some of that, in your opinion, is unwarranted, and some of that in mine is warranted. But you gotta cut me some slack. I mean, we just started talking. I just met you after years of not seeing you. I am trying, despite what you think. It's just difficult for me.
I agree. I can understand that. But there's a difference between trying to be nice and forge this bridge and taking cheap shots at me in front of your friends.
I mean, let's be honest. I take cheap shots whether my friends are there or not.
There's a difference if it's you and me.
I will try the very best I can. not to do that. I can't make any guarantees. I'm still hurt and I'm still angry about the situation, but I will try.
I'll take it.
He's still touching.
Thank you, dear. Would you like to sit and join me?
Sure, what are you doing exactly? You said trying to break the connection.
You probably can't see it right now, but there is a tether to this book. You have multiple on this book. The one that I know and I can break would be your father's. So, I'm spending the rest of this day. I hope your friend Sorn doesn't mind. I'm going to be taking his room to sever that connection.
Oh, that'd be great.
I can't sever it between the other three.
Other three?
Did you not know?
No.
Hmm.
What other three?
Zazel, dearie. How many times do I have to tell you not call me that in front of people?
I don't know how I feel about his voice.
I know, that's
I
what I was
dig it.
thinking.
I'm like,
I wasn't
well,
expecting that.
Yeah, neither was I.
What do you mean?
For the name of Zazel, I was expecting something more like soothing.
Nah, I was
No.
expecting like Jersey immediately.
He's pretty rough.
That was not
I
expecting.
mean,
He's the scapegoat. He's been to.
Yeah.
He's a demon. He's also known as a scapegoat. He's been through a bunch of stuff. You see him like his little avatar floats over, lands on your book, and for a moment, nothing happens. He disappears, and then you see 4 threads appear that shoot off with different colors. There's a black,
Racist.
a white, a red,
Still racist.
and a yellow.
Oh my god.
I'm going to assume the yellow's Azazel. Okay.
White down.
That one, you.
And she goes, do you know who's who?
No.
White as fox.
The red is your father's.
Okay.
I can only surmise that the white would be Fox.
Oh.
Yellow you can probably surmise is Azazel here. I don't know who the black one is.
Yingu.
God.
I can't. I don't know it. I can't get a connection on it.
Okay.
And I can only ask because Azazel will do so much for me.
All right. Well,
You can see the red line is the thinnest of all. It's probably, you know, like when you stack 3 papers on each other, how like it's thick but still like
Yeah.
very thin, about that thin. The rest of them are about that thick, like a marker.
okay. Well, I would appreciate anything that can be done. I definitely would rather not be connected to Tidavillis, if at all possible.
Wouldn't we all?
Be nice.
Wouldn't be great, wouldn't it? If he was just dead.
Yeah, if he was just fucking gone, that'd be great.
That rat bastard.
I fucking hate him.
Oh my god, this is a moment.
And no one's here for it.
I know, right?
As it should be.
Azazel's like, sweet. Real sweet. So, Cal, baby.
Oh no.
Got any good tidbits of information for me?
Define good tidbits of information.
I don't know, anything interesting.
I don't know. I mean, depends on your interests.
Everything.
It rained.
There's a bird that's called a blue-footed booby.
I walked into that one. I can see what's going on
Let's see,
here.
it rained. I found a couple coins on the ground. I mean,
Ooh.
yesterday was just an
How much
exciting
you find?
day. 3 gold. I hold it for mirrors.
And 3. Dad, your daughter's kind of stupid.
Cal's like, never mind.
I got a love for you, but so
Damn you, dumb.
I have a connection with your mother. How'd you feel about working with me too? I know I'm in your journal currently, or in her journal.
Sounds like a bad Grand Theft Auto mission.
It really
I got a connection with your mother. How would you like working for me?
It's not though.
Travis.
I mean, I could also imbue you with some powers when you're ready for them.
I mean, that's an interesting offer, but I don't really know you. I mean, you've been kind of helpful, which I appreciate, and I'm not trying to be rude. I just...
Cal, baby.
I really don't appreciate the pet name,
She's
though.
like
It's a
trying to
little
like gently
too
let him
formal.
down from a date. It's not you, it's me. I just got a lot going on
At this
right
point,
now.
you're like my child. I've taken more care of you than your own father.
I mean, that doesn't take much.
So with that being said, pet name's gonna stick.
Oh, God.
Locked into that one.
Not really a fan of the pet name.
If you could pick one, what would it be?
Not that. How about Cal? Cal's a good pet name.
That's not fun.
It's fun for me.
All right, Callie, let's go.
Callie?
Cali.
Callie.
I'll think of something for you. So, let me know if you need anything, though. If we go jot down in the journal. If you notice, I don't leave my words on the page long. I don't like people blaming me for things I said. No trail, no proof.
Yeah, I can understand that. You know, it really sucks getting blamed for things that aren't your fault.
Shade at
I
everyone.
feel like you're hinting at me or something, but I don't understand.
Sorry.
Care to elaborate?
Don't need to understand.
Off in the distance, all of your heart's like, I
Just
feel like someone just said something.
Typical anime thing.
Just like heartburn. Goddamn.
Man, must have been the beef we had last night.
That one
These
goes.
wrists are slapping, man.
Do you want to help?
Charlie horse.
How can I help?
She hands you a. She takes one hand, keeping the same. Hands you a book, opens up with Infernal in it,
Okay.
and hands you an inscented candle.
Okay.
Hold the candle. Read the ritual. Do you know music? In a 4/4 rhythm.
Would that be a knowledge check, like a history
Yes.
check?
1, 2,
Oh God.
1, 2, 3.
11.
You 1, 2.
Okay.
Or each
Yeah.
beats 4.
I mean,
So-
I know what it is.
Yeah,
Cal.
yeah.
Cal.
Then-
Yeah.
So- So you begin reading you begin reading the inscription, and then as you do it, her eyes are closed, and you see a little bit of purple magic come off of her and go into the book, and then yellow words come off and begin to wrap around the red thread. Well, with that'll take me from 12 hours to 6.
Yay.
I suggest letting your friends know you're going to be here for 6 hours.
All right, I guess.
I'm pretty sure everybody's gonna. Yeah.
Well, I
We don't
would
care.
need to know more exactly where you are, though.
But
Right?
you know our rooms.
You can point in the general direction.
Would
and
that-
designate
You
a
know
person.
their room is right across from yours, so
Yeah.
if you just
All right.
pointed...
So I'm just gonna like point and be like, "Hey guys, I'm gonna be a little busy today."
Cool. Do you need anything?
Uh,
You got food and alcohol.
I got food.
All right.
No alcohol.
No alcohol. It's fine. You just hear like utter disdain in my voice.
The sadness. If you
Snickers.
slur the words, they won't work.
Watered wine. Is that
Rice
alcohol?
wine.
No,
Rice
no
Watered
alcohol. I'm taking a sabbatical from alcohol for the day. Very tired day yesterday.
Drug test.
Man, you,
So the day
you
after
must
420.
actually feel
Yep, time
sorry.
test you.
I mean, technically, I'm still exhausted. So
So you all have your time in the morning.
I would say while I was meditating, is there?
You're not exhausted anymore. You had food and drink.
oh, okay.
I wanted to focus my meditation on as in like kind of
You want to?
strengthening the connection.
Are you going to commune with it?
I guess
Yes.
so. In a sense, yeah. I wanted to strengthen connection
Roll
with her so we
a-
can work like better
Religion.
together.
No, because it's not quite that.
Wisdom.
Performance.
Give me.
Persuasion.
Sleight of hand.
Athletics.
Survival.
Good. Animal handling.
Give me an insight.
What is my +2? 14.
Good enough.
Alright.
DC's not that high to basic commune with it. With as much time as you're spending over your we'll say this is gonna make it a 6-hour meditation.
Okay, that's fine.
So your 6-hour meditation over the night, you sit there meditating, your hand on the mark, looking towards the window, and after a while you sleep. You know what sleep is. You sleep every now and again when you don't want to meditate, when you just want to go to sleep. Nothing wrong with that. And you feel yourself fall asleep.
Oh, like
But not, when I say fall, like, you're there. You're just not like that gentle sleep where it's slow, like a decrescendo into sleep. You're 1 minute awake. The next minute you feel like you're asleep.
like blacked out.
And you wake up.
And
you're in
freak out.
You see over on the hill, probably about 300 feet away is a small cottage. It's daytime.
Okay, I'm gonna walk towards the cottage.
It smells homely. It smells like there's a crackling fire.
There's snickerdoodles.
You get a sense of warmth and comfort from it.
Yeah, I would probably be drawn to that. Slowly get closer and I guess.
It reminds you slightly of your childhood home.
Oh,
it's a lot smaller.
Okay.
Tiny house.
I'll knock on the door.
As you go to knock, the door opens. Inside is a humble house, with an older elf woman. She has at this point long silver hair. It's pulled back over her ears into a ponytail with the flow underneath. So he has a ponytail on top of and under. She's wearing white, silver, and gold robes. And you see you see a room where she'd sleep, you see her kitchen, and the rest is books. She's just reading.
Hello?
Has a cup of tea. There's another cup of tea next to it that's warm.
So I just hello.
Hello, Leon.
Wait, do I know the name? I forgot the name if I do. Or did she have a name?
It's in there. I'm pretty sure. If not, then
I'm sorry, I don't remember where it's at.
Inside the mark resides a cleric named
Betty.
Jimbo.
No, it just says clerk of Paylor. Cleric, sorry.
I wrote it in mine.
Yeah, I don't know how. I said clerk.
Clerk. Please help me.
It is.
Hey, you want
yes,
some auto tickets?
Shalik. Okay. I need to put it somewhere.
You can put it in your notes.
As she turns to you, you look. She's not pale. She's a. It takes you a moment. You go. You're a drow. You're a dark elf.
Wait, when I look at me?
No, you look at her.
Oh, she's.
This is the first time you've seen her.
Oh.
You imagined
But I don't know
this
that's
hoity-toity
her right
high elf.
Mm-hmm.
You look at her and she's a drow. She's a dark elf.
Okay, I never.
She has darker skin, silver eyes. She looks very peaceful. Hello, Leon.
Shalik.
If I'm not, then I've been going by the wrong name.
Where am I?
Here in my house. In your hand.
In the middle of the street.
I'm in my hand.
Metaphorically, mentally speaking, yes. It's a lot to take in. So,
I'm in my
right
hand.
now, you've transcended and made a connection.
Oh. So that's kind of worked out a little bit.
A little bit. Now, you see that bookcase?
Yeah.
There's about 30 books on it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the amount of people you've killed that shouldn't have died.
I'm not laughing. I don't have a response to that.
But if you look over here, you see about 70 books. Those are the people that should have died.
70?
You've killed a lot of people.
I was a trained assassin.
This I know. I was on Archibald's hand before you. But he had a better method of suppressing me.
I'm not gonna ask.
Not saying.
Okay.
I think I've been doing pretty well as to not.
Yes, you've been doing a fairly good job of listening to my warnings and heeding my words. Did you never notice that his hand was always covered?
I figured that was just his thing. I don't know.
No, it was to stop you from seeing me.
He keeps a lot from me.
Oh,
or he kept a lot.
He kept a lot from you.
What more could you tell me?
About him?
Yeah, I guess about him and your connection.
I mean, he had me since he was born.
He was born with you, or was it placed where you placed?
A long story about it, but cut short would be I was placed as a curse upon his family. To him, to you, and most likely to your offspring. Not through your own design, but through Paylor, may his will be strong.
Okay.
Is there anything else you'd like to know of me?
This is Washington. I have no idea like what I want to know.
Anything?
Because I'm still like don't know much about Paylor and all that. Like I really don't know anything.
Then you can ask about Paylor and what his will is.
Okay, so yeah, then I guess I'll ask because when it comes to religion and everything like that, because of my background, I don't know anything about it.
Like, are you asking? Because is he aware that Paylor is the?
Yes.
Okay.
But he doesn't know anything about Paylor.
Right. I was making sure it was like who guides you, or versus if he knows who Paylor is her. Then actually specifically ask her about Paylor.
So, you'd like to know about...
More, I guess, about you and Paylor. And how did you come to be connected in all of this?
Many, many, many lifetimes ago, I was born into a priestesshood for Paylor. I was... well, you're an elf like me. Probably around your age when I was first imbued with the might of Paylor. He chose me to be not only his disciple, but his champion. So I was chosen to be something more than myself, for something greater than anything I could have foreseen.
Well, that makes that understanding a lot better. So what more can I do to make our bond in a better way? And as well as what more can I do to be more for the group that I'm with?
Paylor is one of... he's a member of the group of the sun for healing, for order, for light in life. Walk out of the shadows.
I mean, stop assassinating?
I realize that may be an impossible thing to ask of you, so no, don't stop assassinating. It's within your blood, I can feel it. But maybe don't conceal yourself in the shadow of your mind the entire time. Walk in the light with your friends, or allies, I should say.
Be more open with them.
Yes.
Oh.
That is what I wish, and through that, Paylor wishes for you.
But how do I know I can trust them? Everyone I've trusted let me down.
If they were going to kill you, they would have last night.
Yeah, but same with my master. He could have killed me at any time.
He was raising you to try and succeed him. There's a difference. He didn't want you to find out that he was the one that ordered your family's death and carried it out.
Do you know anything about that? Why he did it? If anything, if he wants to survive?
Unfortunately, he was very good at suppressing me. Since he had me since birth, he was able to innately learn to block me.
Okay, well, I guess I'll just do what I can now.
If you choose to walk in the light of the sun and connect with me again, truly connect with me, I would be able to share some of my power and guidance with you. But
How do I? Just by doing what you said earlier? Or
walking in the sun will make it easier. Hello.
Hello.
It will make it easier for us to commune again.
I'll do what I can.
That's all I can ask. Now, drink your tea and wake up.
Sips tea.
And then as you come out of your meditative state.
Alright.
6 hours have passed.
Like, just a little disoriented.
Holy crap! I fell asleep.
The mark on your hand glows a little brighter.
I think at this point I would, like, fully, like, take off the hood mask and unwrap this
Okay.
to try to
So we can
embrace it more.
So you
I'm gonna keep this one covered, though.
the demon one.
Yeah.
So you wake up in the morning. All of you wake up. Except this happened during the night. So you wake up, and as you wake up, you're like, the sun shouldn't be shining in my eye right now. And you look over and you see, for the first time, Leon without a hood, without his mask on, without like all the different things hiding his body. And you see like the full, the mark here, and the cracks and the incisions that go down through his arm.
In my head, it looks pretty dope. Just saying.
And you notice it goes up to here now.
Oh, yeah, it used to be right here.
So it's
Okay, I'm totally expecting that. I'm
cracked
looking at
up
it.
to your shoulder.
Well, I'm looking at my real eye.
It's not light, it's not bright,
But still,
it's the faint
the star.
glow.
Yeah.
Does that hurt?
No, I don't really feel it.
It feels,
But it
when you
wasn't
look
this-
at it and you stare at it, you feel a warm glow, like an embrace.
So yeah, I'm gonna just share that. So yeah, it feels warm, but it was never this big before. It was only right here to. It only was to here at first.
Do you feel any side effects?
Any
Negative ones?
Side effects.
No, it just feels warm.
Okay.
Okay.
So you also see, for the first time, him without his stuff on. You see his full, like, without his hood on, you see his full head of hair. You see all the features. You see the higher curse mark.
Could use a beard.
At that point, you hear, like, everyone could use a beard to you, friend.
Aldi!
Hey!
Hey!
Healing spirit.
Nice time.
If you like shit,
You look like shit.
You
takes a
could
piece of shit to know a piece of shit.
Yeah, but this piece of shit didn't have a heart in his chest last night.
Looks like I need to go.
You have my sword?
You got it, buddy. Right here.
Oh,
Here-
thank Thor.
Here's some alcohol.
You know how mad he would have been if I lost that.
I can only imagine, which is why I grabbed it.
I smile at that friendship.
I assume he's trying to sit up, so
He sits up, he's like, and like a few black blood speckles come out of him. Ugh. Why do we not have mead?
What do you mean we don't have meat?
I literally, like, I'm sitting here with one.
It's like, what do you think we are,
He just
idiots?
tosses it back. How long was I out?
At
It's
least
about
12
11
hours.
o'clock.
So, at least
Wow.
12 hours.
About 16.
Ugh.
Oh yeah, because of the Coliseum.
That I remember walking around. I remember going to. I had a realization I probably should check to see if everyone was fed. I'm gonna go down there. I was attacked by a bunch of bugbears, but one of them stopped me from moving, and they just beat the crap out of me.
It looked like it.
Well, at least you're okay now.
Felt like it.
Yeah, Luckily for us, Leon had the idea to check the cages for any other clockwork creatures that Droppelman may have still had left.
We had about 10.
Yeah, the key word there is had.
We destroyed a spider. They had everything.
I guess we should start off with, we went down there and found bugbears.
I'm not surprised.
We killed a bunch of bugbears.
Did you hear anything when they were attacking you about any information of where they're going?
The last thing I heard was they said... Thanks for a moment.
They said,
I don't understand bugbear.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I just know the one with the runes and the
shaman?
Yeah, that pulled out a heart and shoved it into my chest.
Yeah,
they do that.
Blacked out.
Yeah, they do that.
Luckily, Delmine was able to get it out.
Yeah, after we
Kiss that woman.
You may have to. Now, after we dispatched the bugbears, we followed a trail in which this is where I found your blade, to the point where we found tracks for a cart and followed it to the coastline, to which they were trying to load you among the other creatures that they've taken into a boat. Luckily,
that doesn't sound good.
no.
No, but it was the creatures or you. We chose you.
It was either
Thanks.
Yeah.
Wait, did you fight them?
we took some of them out. Made
Damn right.
I'm gonna do another health check on him.
If you're doing healing spirit, it'll be back to full.
Huh?
He has
no,
level...
but like
medicine check.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Right now he has level 4 exhaustion, so his hit points are halved.
Okay.
As less as everything else, so he's at as max as he can.
So just eating and drinking. Does lesser restoration help with that at all? Let me check.
With exhaustion.
Oh, it actually does take away fatigue.
Let me see.
So, I'm gonna stay here for a few days.
You weren't, even if you wanted to leave, we weren't letting you until you were better.
I imagine you wouldn't be able to get much.
Try it to stop me.
Goldie.
He pushed him, he's just like, Am I getting out of bed?
No.
Oh, I thought I was.
All you see is his legs and arms pick up.
No, he's like, am I up yet? No. Damn.
I help him set up and hand him a plate of food. Eat and drink until you're better.
You see him just go like,
His big dragon mouth just.
I'll be kind and the food that I got from the...
There you go.
Yeah.
He's like, this looks familiar. Oh yeah, they were stealing that too.
And I
Don't worry
get a
about
bucket
it.
just in case.
Get a-
just throw up.
Yeah.
For funsies.
Now they definitely tried
They
a
were
different
natural
technique
20.
with you.
You see him like just shovel it
Stomach
down and
steel.
just drinking mead.
Goku.
Now they definitely tried a different technique with you than that we've experienced. They actually sliced your chest open and then inserted the heart.
Do I have a 6 scar?
Yes.
I don't know.
Oh, yes.
Is this where he looks down? He's got like this like blood runes just drawn on him.
I can't read these upside down.
Oh.
Is there a mirror nearby? Okay.
Don't worry, I did them.
What are they saying?
What did I say?
Healing, good health, and then end strife. If you saw them the right way, you'd see them.
Probably. Right now it looks like house, deer, water.
I don't think any of that's right.
He is very out of it.
Eat, lay back down, and go to sleep.
Yeah, you're probably.
And
I just pray to Thor you'll fall
I
asleep.
take on it.
The only things that can help with exhaustion is just eating and sleep.
No, there's
It's a
there's
long
couple
rest
things.
and then eating food.
I'm saying there's no like potions or anything that can help.
There
I mean,
are
I
things,
think
there are
there are
magical
certain
ways to do
things,
it,
yeah.
but
I was gonna say, do you like if we would go down to the bartender, would he know of anything or would he have anything to help?
you can certainly try.
I'd say yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
So
so
I'll go down and
Unless
ask.
restoration isn't strong enough to help.
It's greater.
So yeah, I'll go down and ask.
You go downstairs. What can I get you, person who doesn't actually live here right now?
Okay. Would you happen to have anything to help with severe exhaustion?
Do you mean like a 5 a.m. wake up call?
No,
Maybe that's just what he calls it.
like physical exhaustion.
Like physical exhaustion?
Yeah, 5 a.m. wake up call.
It's gonna be a hell of a drink.
I guess.
One moment, coming right up. I just need to see your coin.
Okay, how much?
No,
don't have
your
it.
coin.
Oh, my coin.
Yeah, you're gonna have to grab one of us. So it's
Soren
just
has it right now.
I have to have proof of the coin before I can make you a drink.
And I don't even have my
I'll
coin.
be
Delmon's
back.
got my coin.
I know, but he has his coin. I just said you have it.
tun.
I'm gonna go get your coin.
I'll come
Like
with you.
coin.
And then he comes down too.
Oh! Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for taking care of us last night.
No problem.
Uh,
From now on, who's here?
I like that. Our friend is extremely exhausted. From,
5 a.m. wake up call.
Will that help a battered body?
Can't hurt it.
All right.
I don't know about that.
You're not there.
I don't trust that.
One moment. See him walk in the back. You hear like a over in the corner.
Oh,
Which-
not where he came from.
No, over in the corner, like in the corner of the bar.
Look over.
It's Baba.
Oh, we missed Papa's concert.
Does he have a blanket over him?
Mhm.
Okay. I'll leave him to be.
You hear like cooking. Then you hear like he's like pushing it through things.
Now I've thought about this, we could have probably got 2. One for Downline also.
Don't mind, should be fine. She's not extremely exhausted. Plus, she needs some food.
Comes back out. It is a gray liquid that is thick.
It's just like
a
pig
cherry on
fat and ale and
Nice
eggs.
check.
Just straight grease.
And then can we get some food for
10.
Downline?
No, Delmon's not.
It's-
She's fine now.
Oh, I
It's
thought-
something. It's got it's all edible.
Uh-huh.
I was
But
just
it's
thinking I
something.
was- Oh, never mind, it's fine.
How edible is the key?
I was
Yeah, everyone
thinking
else who's
Brandon's
exhausted
fine.
is fine at this point.
Okay.
Give
He's several
Give
layers.
this to him and
There's
he'll
so-
perk right up.
Thank you.
Can't hurt.
Looking out for my favorite nobodies.
Snicker.
Alright, I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna taste it first. As soon as we get into the
Make a con save.
Oh no.
I don't
20.
think you should have done that.
You just like, this doesn't taste. Caldine will probably handle it, but you do feel, from the taste, you do feel like perky.
Okay.
Not like you feel like an instant like perk, like, hey,
But it's like it's
Pep.
okay.
load of pep in your step.
Everything all right? Everything go okay down there?
Yeah, he gave me this. I've tasted it.
I feel great!
I tasted it, and it doesn't taste too great, but I sure do feel good.
Tastes awful.
So much, let's go do something!
Well, my eyes are open. Crystal clear now, and the rain is gone.
I was gonna say that. It's actually right
And
outside
everyone
the
else
time.
is just like, no, it's not.
I know to me, I know what's going on. I'm just like, this is
No,
not.
my eyes are golden. No, the rain is gone.
So,
Look at the
I'm
like
so
a child who had
curious. I
coffee
don't
for the
want to touch
first
that.
time.
But yeah, so whenever he next wakes up, have him have this. I'm gonna go talk to the lore master.
Can I borrow your coin
see
to get
him-
some drinks or
you see
some
him get up.
breakfast?
I just hand you the coin.
as he goes, it smells like the 5 a.m. wake up call.
He knows what it is.
You taste it like you went like off the top. It comes out as like a solid, viscous, thick mass.
That is so
It's
disgusting.
like the bottom of a slushy when you get to the end of it. It's just
All
a
you
chunk
do
of
is
ice.
he flips it over and just slowly.
He handles it. Oh. And he's now at level 1 exhaustion.
Oh, that helped a lot.
How much you pay for this?
Nothing.
Don't worry about it.
Cost me 10 gold!
I tell you what, you can buy me breakfast. Let's go down.
Stone and I boop us all because we're fucking filthy. Probably.
Yeah, from all that rain and mud.
Oh, I forgot about that.
And
So, Leon at this point comes out from her room, sees you guys in the hallway and goes, Morning.
Good morning. And
Morning.
I enter this
What's
time.
wrong?
Oh, she's fine.
Why is she?
She's just early morning waking up.
I'm saying, shouldn't they be done by now?
No, it's
6 hours.
6 hours.
Not from
My
6
thing
hours.
was 6. Oh,
That was
overnight.
overnight.
Yours was
Yeah.
overnight.
That's
They're
right,
in the
never
morning.
mind.
He goes. You guys know where Cal is?
Yeah, she's in the room with her mother doing something. She said she'll be busy for 6 hours.
Ignores that last bit. Cal?
Yeah?
She so.
The talismans! I just like look at Dalmine like,
She goes. I guess she's my daughter too at this point.
Aw.
holds back snarky comment. Sure, come on in.
Walks in. Oh, what? What are you doing?
There's like a dead goat
We're-
in the middle of the room with blood everywhere.
We're trying to sever the book's connection between it and Tidavillis.
The Skyrim.
Do you guys need a
Assassin's
hand?
Guild.
I just look at Dalmine and
You do the same thing she's doing. Sit next to her though. Aaron comes over and Cornelius comes down and like goes like Desi does and like boofs ya. Like sorry. He goes, I'm sorry.
Aw.
whatever. Water under the bridge.
Water Ganassi joke.
And she goes slightly offensive. Then she goes,
That tower word, you
she's
can't
like,
use it.
She like pokes you a little. What are we reading?
This lovely chant in Infernal.
Yeah, they're about to drop a rap.
So that'll take it down to 3 hours. This is right when you like. This is probably about 20 minutes after you started.
Okay.
And then she just sits and does it with you for the next 3 hours.
Okay, so I'm heading over to the Lawmaster.
No, we're
Sprig or whatever probably went to tell the other guys, so that should be fine.
Sprout.
I was like, who's Sprig? I was like, oh wait, you
Same
need
difference.
Sprout.
What is with you in names?
I told you guys the
I
other
don't.
stuff.
Wilson,
I want to go to the
Delilah,
to
Sprig.
buy stuff.
you want to go back to the Wonder
Yeah,
Emporium.
'cause I just want to go before we leave.
I
Stop
am
it,
going
stuff.
down to get brekkie with Galdine, but I assume I'm going to see me a turtle.
You do. Just.
Now, how early is it?
No, you guys slept in.
Okay, so he's still so I'm
He's
gonna-
just sleeping. His little bird is like awake and like. You see a little pouch on his leg. That has, it's like semi-open and like rain, and the bird will like.
I'm gonna come up behind Baba and put my hand on the back of his shell, like Baba. Baba, it's just so.
Oh. Goodness gracious, laddie.
I know. It is morning, so it is technically
outside.
the top of the morning.
Yeah. I mean, top of the morning until like
6.
4 hours ago.
Yeah, it's top of the morning for us.
Close enough. A dark ale.
Start your day right.
You guys like.
Loki, that's
There's
me.
a
That's
coin.
me in real life.
I'm sorry, boyo. You missed me concert.
I did. Unfortunately, there was many things afoot. I mean, after you last saw us in our attempts to find the young boy, we did find him, but it was not under the best circumstances.
'Tis a shame.
Yes.
Life being cut down in the springtime of youth.
But then, of course, that led us to more troubles and feats of battle. In the weird turn of events, you'll get a big kick out of this.
Please, boyo, do tell me. You see him. Pops out a notebook. Snaps his hand. See a quill just like prepared to write.
I was turned into a turtle.
Did you say a turtle
I did.
or a turtle?
That's
There's a big difference.
Yes, there is.
Like a wee little turtle or a big turtle.
Well, I have to imagine I wouldn't have been the smallest of turtles.
Were you a green sea turtle?
I mean, it was hard to tell my own color. I mean,
This ruined. I mean, did you get a look at your flippers?
I imagine I did.
You were a small green turtle.
I was a small.
Then again, you're blind, so.
Yeah.
No, he turned into it. And afterwards,
I was just
in-
imagining like a little box turtle or something.
No, it's like a little sea turtle.
I was thinking
It
literally
was
a
a green
baby sea
green
turtle.
With runes on the shell.
Indeed.
It was a. From what I understand, a small green sea turtle of sorts.
A green sea turtle.
Finding Nemo.
Boy, oh, don't you know? I know a turtle like that.
Do you now?
Aye. He be over in Selby currently.
Selby does seem like a place that continues to come up more often.
Well, boy, it depends on what you're trying to get out of Selby. If you're trying to get into a fight or two,
Selby.
if you're trying to purge the wicked and weary,
Selby.
it's probably not the best place. It's full of it.
Yeah.
But that's what he's trying to do, boyo.
Mm.
So, what can an old turtle like me do for you?
Oh, nothing. I mean, I just happened to see you here, and I wanted to apologize for missing your show. I did tell you that I would do my best to get here, and
It's
Saturday-
alright. You told me one.
it's
I
fair
want you to
enough.
tell me the tale of the rest of your night.
Sure.
Share story. Let's do it that.
Like the Battle of the Bugbears.
And so you all spent about 30 minutes retelling the tale.
We left.
You're heading to Lawmaster.
You wanted to go to the.
I wanted to go to the shop.
You want
Okay.
to walk with me first, and then we can go to the shop together.
Okay, that's fine. Better not to split up.
And
as much.
so, that is where we'll end with Liren, Dowmine,
And
Cal, Mine, all performing a ritual. Leon and Bilal going to seek the Lawmaster.
And then the one right for him.
And Sorn
Galdine and Baba having a breakfast together, sharing stories.
sharing stories and tales of adventure and victory.
Adventure.
Because this, you're not actually. It's more than 30 minutes for last night. You also have to fill them in for everything that happened before then.
Yep.
So you'll, for the entire time that you guys will be gone, you'll be filling them in. They'll be doing that. You'll be having drinks and eating, all having a good time.
I can't wait to hear how Soren single-handedly destroyed a giant monster of mechanical flesh and hearts.
Hey, when Sorens tells stories, he actually does not take most of the credit.
I know, but like that's how the story's going to be spun.
Right. It was all sword. Sword, sword, sword.
Is that what
Sword,
you
thumb
say?
to
That is
fist.
how Baba writes it.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a valid point. Because, I mean, Soren doesn't take all the glory. I mean, like, when we were even in the towers, he gave all that glory to Rhaegar.
I completely understand your character. I also know how stories work, though.
Yep.
So, that will end tonight's episode. We'll pick up next Friday on what the group will do. Will they stay in Dramik? Will they pursue the cave? Will they head straight over? Will they find other work in the city? Find out on the next episode. Before we leave, I'll let Tristan remind you guys again of what's coming up.
Yep, just as a recap, Mondays we post the live streams from this play on YouTube, so in case people miss it. Wednesdays we have Detention. Again, that one's going to be character building. Thursday will be Roll for Bluff, talking about today's episode. And then Friday is again the next play session, live on Twitch.
So, alright. Everyone have a great night. Get your long rests in, and we'll see you in the next adventure.